And good evening to you once again. Welcome to high school basketball action live from the 97th Annual Winchester Invitational Boys Basketball Tournament here on this Monday night for two championship bracket quarterfinals. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. John and Jack are alongside as well. Glad to have you with us on Central Illinois Sports, live on YouTube, and also with an audio stream live at Mixler.com. Tonight it's the Triopia, Meredosia, Chambersburg, Virginia Trojans. Deep breath.
I'm kind of hoping that you say all of those.
All of the time.
Every time they score.
They're taking on the Calhoun Warriors. Then at 7:45 tonight, it'll be the Porta AC Central Blue Jays against Camp Point Central. And two games that the winners will play on Thursday at 8:30. It's the only night of the week with just two games, three games. The rest of the week, we'll recap what's happened so far in this tournament and also set the stage for this game between Triopia and Calhoun when we return after this timeout.
Press Yours On You is celebrating 13 years as your source for school spirit wear. They can personalize varsity jackets, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, duffel bags, flags, and more. Show your school pride with a bumper sticker or window decal from Press Yours On You. Visit their online store at www.pressyoursonu.com or visit them on Facebook. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Call 593-6031.
As the year starts to come to an end and families enjoy more time indoors, Cascom realizes you need reliable internet, great television, and a reliable home phone service. So from now until the end of the year, Cascom will be offering an amazing deal on its triple play bundle services. Call today and get internet, Broadvision TV, and VoIP phone for only $99 a month for 6 full months. Call us today at 1-800-252-1799. No contracts or install fees. Some restrictions may apply.
Your local Pekin Life Insurance agent, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield, has a way to make it easy to stay ahead of rising medical costs while you are retired with a Medicare Supplement insurance plan. You will have access to discounts on eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, LASIK correction surgery, hearing aids, hearing exams, and more at no charge. Call your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield at 217-742-9595. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. government or the federal Medicare program. The purpose of this communication is the solicitation of insurance. Respondents will be contacted by a Pekin Life Insurance Company agent.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Welcome back on the broadcast on Central Illinois Sports. On Saturday, this Triopia team defeated the Brown County Hornets 58-39. Calhoun was a 76-21 winner over Pleasant Hill. That's how these two teams arrive at this spot for the 6-15 contest on this championship bracket quarterfinal. Other games on Saturday saw Porta AC Central defeat Greenfield Northwestern 56-43. Camp Point Central was a 52-37 winner over North Green. Payson Seymour defeated Carrollton handily 74-29. Rout over Griggsville Perry 58-36. West Central beat Liberty 74-65. And Western hung on to defeat the Rushville Industry Rockets by the final count of 57-54. Games tomorrow night, 5:30, Brown County and Pleasant Hill will go head-to-head. At 7 o'clock, Greenfield Northwestern and North Green. And then at 8:30, Payson Seymour will take on Rout. Wednesday's games are also already set. Carrollton and Griggsville Perry at 5:30, Liberty and Rushville Industry at 7 o'clock, and then at 8:30, West Central will take on Western. Of course, the first semifinal on the championship side will be Thursday. The second will be on Friday. 4 games coming your way on Saturday, starting at noon with the consolation, 1:30 for 5th and 6th, third place game at 3 o'clock, and the championship game at 7 o'clock next Saturday. But a lot of basketball before that point comes, and a lot of things to be determined. This Calhoun squad looking to pull the first upset of the tournament, the first time since, let's see, what did I see there? Since 2015 that there wasn't an upset in the first round. And that year, there were just 3 upsets in the entire tournament as Porta AC Central won the title in that season. Triopia trying to avoid the upset And they'll take on this Calhoun squad who shot it very well against Pleasant Hill the other day. And they'll need to have that similar effort here if they hope to take down the undefeated Trojans here tonight. Let's pause for a timeout here from some of the sponsors helping to make tonight's broadcast possible on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you searching for a bank that's a slam dunk? Get into the game today at Great Rivers Bank in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield for products with great rates and folks you will love having on your team. Find us online at greatriversbank.bank or call 217-335-2393 for all the details. Make your deposit today. It's as easy as that layup the tall kid just made. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Home-cooked meals, delicious tenderloins, a complete menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper with a couple of my personal favorites, a Granny's omelet and the one they call the mess. Are you getting hungry yet? Buck and Joe's 2 in Winchester. Here's how you find Buck and Joe's 2. Drive on 106 around Winchester. Look for the parking lot full of cars and trucks. Take my advice. I know good food. When you're hungry, minutes from the Interstate 72 and home cooking with Dan Burke doing the dishes. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 5:30 to 2. Buck and Joe's in Winchester. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233, 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and new to their staff, Triopia and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Triopia and Calhoun matching up in this first contest. Calhoun came out and really shot it well against Pleasant Hill, 76-21. They'll, however, have to handle pretty good pressure from the Triopia side, and the reason the Trojans have been so successful this year is the way they're able to pressure the guards out front with Thompson, Bell, and Snow doing a lot of the work there. They're definitely three very good scorers for this squad, and then you add in a kid like Daniel Embley, who played pretty well the other day and did a nice job helping take care of the ball, and Tanner Allen, who stands about 6'4". This is a good squad for Triopia. Very heavily senior laden. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seniors on the roster for this Triopia Meridosha Chambersburg, Virginia squad. And they'll be taking on a Calhoun Warriors squad who's got some pretty good players on their own side, including a couple of sophomores who stand 6'8" and 6'7", respectively, in Ben Eberlin and Corey Nelson. However, I was pretty impressed by the guard play for Calhoun the other day, John, as the Warriors came out, really shot it well, and Corey Ballman came in off the bench and had a tremendous contest. In fact, he put in 25 in a reserve role.
I see he still didn't get the start tonight either, so he said, "Hey, Coach, what do I have to do to get a start?"
Well, you know how it is in Calhoun. It's all about who you know. You know, those Ballmans, they probably just moved in. And Corey's a senior, 5'11". They've also got what you need. Unplug the green, no problem. There we go. Live broadcast here. But this the squad from Triopia, they're going to have to really work to combat the size of Calhoun. So Allen's going to have to stay out of foul trouble, because one thing Triopia is not is extremely tall. Snow is 6'3", plays a little bigger than that, I would say, and can really jump out of the gym. But not an extremely deep squad for Triopia, as Mike Lewis's team is pretty senior laden, and they really like to go with the guys they start with. But 16-0 on the season, John, that's a tremendous start. And Triopia had, the Winchester tournament win 2 years ago. They had a nice season last year, but this is really one of the best seasons they've had in a very long time, and they'd like to keep this thing going.
Best start I can remember since Brown County Brown County came into Pittsfield undefeated. They were probably 19-ish, somewhere in there, I'm going to guess.
Liberty came into this tournament undefeated at one point in time and lost a couple in a row, and then finished third or fourth in the state of Illinois. And undefeated teams don't necessarily have a ton of success here. I would say Barry West Pike was probably team that might have been undefeated or only one win. One loss, I should say, during that stretch. So it's definitely a tough one to do. This Calhoun squad, what I like about Calhoun is the way they play on the offensive side. They're patient. They really know what they want to do. They don't force a lot of things. And Ryan Grainer's team has shown they can be very disciplined and play a good style of defense as well. I would think Triopia would want to be a little more up and down in this contest than Calhoun would really like to slow it down and limit the possessions for the Trojans. Let's pause for a 1-minute timeout here. Calhoun and Triopia both finishing up their warm-ups on the court. We're back with you after this.
Country Financial, we know everyone's situation is unique, and we believe that even the biggest goals start with simple steps. So when it comes to protecting the things you love and planning for the future, don't get overwhelmed. Get started today with John Hibbert, your Country Financial agent in Camp Point, Illinois. That's John Hibbert, your Country Financial agent. Call 217-593-6819. John Hibbert, Country Financial, 217-593-6819.
Geared Up is your local choice for custom apparel and awards. No matter the season, sport, or event, we've got the gear to make it a success. Ask us about our fundraising program, available to all schools, businesses, and community organizations. Check us out online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up, custom apparel, and awards.
At Country
We welcome you back on the broadcast. They'll have the national anthem here in preparation of this contest as Calhoun and Triopia set to match up in this championship bracket quarterfinal. As they play the national anthem, we'll step aside for this timeout. Starting lineups, play-by-play your way next.
of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the area. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters, first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your schools. Contact us at westernilfca.org to find out more and get our contact information. Won't you join us in lifting Jesus Christ up in our schools, athletes, coaches, and communities? Go to westernilfca.org or email me at jhull@fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups for this contest as the Calhoun Warriors and Triopia Trojans go head-to-head. Calhoun is 9-3 on the year. Ryan Grainer, their head coach, assisted by Casey Longnecker and Jordan Barnett, and they'll start the following. At a guard, a 6'1 senior, Drew Ballman. At another guard is the 6'1 senior, Trevor Johnson. At the third guard is the 6'1 senior, Richard Hart. At a forward, a 6'8" sophomore, Ben Eberlin. And at the other four, the 6'7 sophomore, Corey Nelson. Nelson, Eberlin, Johnson, Ballman, and Hart for the 9-3 Calhoun Warriors. For the Triopia, Meridosha Chambersburg, Virginia Trojans, Mike Lewis, their head coach. They are 16-0 on the year, and their lineup will look like this. At a guard, a 5'8 senior, Daniel Embley. At another guard is the 6' senior, Sean Bell. And the third guard is the 5'9 senior, Zach Thompson. At a forward, he's a 6'3" senior, Garrett Snow. And at the other four, the 6'4 senior, Tanner Allen. Allen, Snow, Thompson, Bell, and Embley for the undefeated 16-0 number one seed in this tournament, Triopia Trojans. Calhoun will be in the visiting black uniforms with the red numbers and white trim. Triopia is in the home whites with the blue numbers here tonight. The winner plays on Thursday at 8:30 against the winner of Porta and Camp Point Central in a game we'll have for you next on Central Illinois Sports. We remind you the only place you can watch And listen to every game of the 97th Annual Winchester Invitational Tournament is Central Illinois Sports, and that's possible only because of our great sponsors who are helping make today's broadcast and each broadcast possible. We invite you to thank them. And our sponsors on this broadcast include the Bank of Bluffs, Buck and Joe's 2, Peak Insurance, Great Rivers Bank, Best Systems Insulators, Hamilton Funeral Home, Press Yours on You, Matt Hughes Channel Seeds, Pike County Real Estate, Niebuhr Funeral Home, John Petty and Sons Custom Builders, Plum Creek Golf Course, also Lanham Chiropractic, the first national to make a Beardstown, Trash Queen, and Illinois FB FM, along with Deer Wester Grain Services and John Hibbert of Country Financial. Our referees ready to go, so are the teams. Nelson and Eberlin going to be the guys really to have to watch for Calhoun. For Triopia on the other side, of course, Bell, Thompson, and Snow are the three that make a go for the Trojans. Eberlin's in the center circle. The jump against Snow. The tip is up and controlled by Calhoun as Ballman takes the ball across the half-court line against the man-to-man defense of Triopia, and we're underway. Top of the key to Nelson. He'll look to try to drive it against Allen. Beats him to the basket. Up and in with the left hand is good. 2-0 advantage for Calhoun, just underway in this first quarter. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, Thompson brings it into the front court for the Trojans. Left side finds Embley. Embley toward the top of the key to Thompson right side. Blows past his man to the rim. Shot up good, and he's fouled as Thompson got right by his man. The big man then fouls him, and Thompson to the free throw line for the and one opportunity here.
Against Eberlin, it'll be his first, team first. Free throws to be shot for the squad from Triopia. Thompson, and he's got 3 in our first lead change of the ball game.
3-2 Trojans on top. Both teams have a possession. Both scored. Thompson had the old-fashioned three-point play. Johnson takes it to the front court right side. Might have shuffled the feet. Works at free throw line to Eberlin. Eberlin on the back cut. Tried to find Ballman. The ball bounced off of his hands right to Johnson. Down low, Eberlin puts it on the deck. Steps out of bounds. A turnover on Calhoun. Their first of the contest. Triopia with a lot of hands in the passing lane there. And Eberlin took the ball down to the waist. Pretty easy for those 5'9 guys to get a hand on it there. Thompson and the Trojans come the other way to Snow right side. He'll try the drive in against Nelson. Pull-up shot is off the mark. Rebound, Allen's got it. He'll fire up, no good. And this time the board is secured by Eberlin. His first rebound of the contest. Into the front court, Johnson has the basketball. He'll work a skip pass left side to Ballman. Ballman a single dribble and a three on the way too hard. Rebound tipped around underneath. Still loose in the corner, and a jump ball going to be called. It will be Triopia basketball.
And no turnover there as the just on a long rebound. Kind of surprised to not see Calhoun pressure there as the ball was out right in the corner. Maybe could have gotten a steal there.
And now we'll have a reach-in foul as Johnson was having trouble keeping the man in front. And Thompson and Bell both very quick off the dribble.
His first, team second, I should say.
Out of bounds on the sideline. Snow throws it in the backcourt for Thompson, who will walk it up. Neither team with full court pressure here in the early going. To Bell left side. Out front, Snow. On the right wing, they get it to Embley. He'll take a couple of bounces in the corner back to Snow. Tries the dribble drive inside, gets to the rim and scores on the reverse layup. Triopia's quickness proving to be too much for Calhoun here in the first couple of minutes. 5-2 advantage for the Trojans after Calhoun led 2-0 early on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 6:09 to play in the first. Ball on right wing, out top Johnson. Johnson patient with the ball at the top of the key. He'll go on the right side to Eberlin. Eberlin trying to find an open man. He'll get it out top the heart. Bounce pass goes to Johnson. Turns and faces. Skips it left side Nelson. Left alone. They'll go down low to Eberlin. Eberlin kicks it out top. Johnson. Three on the way is too short. Rebound down to Thompson for the Trojans. He wants to push into the front court. Leaves it to Bell. Bell dribble drive. Kicks it out. Snow. Three ball from the wing is in and out. Won't fall. Rebound tip. Then it comes to Johnson for Calhoun. His first board of the contest. 5:33 to play in the first. Good look from three for the Trojans, but couldn't get it to go down. Ballman drives towards the baseline left side. Out top, Nelson. He'll try a tray. It's off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound off of Eberlin's foot. He'll run down the offensive board. Works it out to Nelson. Nelson attacks. He missed the dunk, and the rebound pulled in by Embley. To Bell into the front court. Snow attacks the rack. Shot up is no good, but he'll shoot two shots as he's fouled by one of the Calhoun Warriors. Looks to be Hart.
Hart will pick up the foul. That'll be his third foul against the Calhoun Warriors. Free throws for Garrett Snow, who has 2 points in the night. Nelson missed that dunk. That was big.
5-2 the score, 5:10 to go in the first quarter of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. First one up for Snow is no good as it rolls off.
Trash Queen for your residential trash needs in Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties, 217-320-4320.
Snow's second attempt is up, and it falls through. Makes it a 6-2 4-point game, biggest lead of the evening for Triopia.
Snow's got 3, 5:07 to play in the first. Johnson into the front court. Hands it off to Ballman left wing. Ballman off the Nelson screen, gets to the free throw line, picks up the dribble, right side Johnson on the baseline Hart. Hart will take a single bounce, now pulls it back out to Johnson. 4:54 to play in the first. A Hart right side corner three as an air ball. Rebound run down by Thompson. His second rebound. Pretty easy one there, just had to go pick the ball up. Thompson brings it into the front court. He directs some traffic, wants Embley to come up and get the ball. Into the corner left side Snow. Back to Embley, to Snow in the corner again as they're trying to get the defense for Calhoun to move around. Now Snow just drives right by his man and scores again. 8-2 Trojans, an 8-0 run with 4:25 to play in the first. And Calhoun is having trouble with the quickness of the Trojans.
The problem is if you'd switch into a zone, then they would just kill you from three.
Maybe. Probably we need to see what happens there because this man-to-man not working very well for Calhoun so far. Ballman with it out front. He'll try a three top of the key. Rattles in and out, won't fall. Snow with another board for the Trojans. Hands it off to Thompson. Pushes into the front court, Bell. Bell has already used the dribble to Thompson left side. Just under 4 minutes to play in the first. To Embley, now back to Thompson. And he'll set up. Top of the key, Snow fakes. To Thompson in the corner, Embley. Embley right back to Thompson. Good ball movement, trying to get the defenders to open up here. Down low, Bell tried to force a pass in. It was denied. He got it back, though. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. He had the ball knocked away, so he was able to dribble again. Out to Thompson, now Embley. 3:33 to play in the first. 8-2 advantage for Triopia. Bell, no look pass down low. Allen rises, shoots, shot blocked on the play by Eberlin. Rebound down to Hart. Into the front court come the Warriors. Lob down low to Eberlin. He goes up, shot is blocked by Bell. Eberlin, the rebound, no good. This time Bell swats him on the arm. He'll be called for the foul.
That'll be Bell's first and the team first, I believe. And to the free throw line will go Eberlin shooting a couple. 8-2 the score. Triopia with the lead. First one up by Eberlin is no good. 3:19 to go in the first quarter of play. Eberlin looking for his first points on the evening. Second one up for him is good. Makes it 8-3. Cuts into that 6-point Triopia lead.
And stops an 8-0 run. Bell with the basketball. Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson on the pass to Bell. Snow. Snow drives in. Shot blocked again. The rebound again to the Warriors as Nelson pulled in this board. His third to Johnson. Nelson out front. Let's see if he wants to go out. Allen tries to back his way in. Ball knocked away, but a foul call. This on Bell, his second.
That'll be Bell's second, team second. Have to think that he will have to sit down for a little while. And the ball out of bounds to Calhoun underneath their own basket.
Justin Bacher is going to check into the game for the first time, the 6-foot senior, as Bell takes a chair. Ball out of bounds underneath for the Calhoun Warriors. Johnson to trigger. Works out front to Hart. 8-3, the Warriors trail, but have the basketball here. Free throw line, Nelson. Nelson drives in, left hand. He's a left-handed shooter and gets it to go again. Nelson with a pair of baskets. Makes it an 8-5 score. 2:40 to play in the first. Ball out front to Embley. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson will survey the defense. Now in the corner they work it around to Bacher. Snow on the wing. He'll throw it top of the key. Thompson, right side. Embley, the left-handed tray on the way, is good from downtown. Embley's got his first three, and it's an 11-5 Trojan lead. 2:20 to play in the first, tying their largest lead of the contest.
Embley didn't hit anything but the bottom of the net that time.
That was pretty. Really good stroke by the left-hander. A lot of lefties out here in this contest. No, Eberlin has the ball down low, knocked out of bounds by the quick hands of Embley. Embley 5'8". Eberlin took that ball down on the dribble, and he says, I can knock that one away. 2:09 to play in the first, underneath for the Warriors. Let's see if they try a little lob play. Nope, instead in the corner, 3-ball, Ballman clangs off the rim. Rebound out of bounds, touched by Eberlin. It will be Triopia ball, linked to the court to go.
I'm just throwing out there, Embley was guarding Nelson in the post. I think they could have probably lobbed it to him. What do you think?
I don't know, Embley's pretty quick.
Yeah, but Embley's 5'8" and Nelson's 6'7" or 6'8".
Embley with it on the wing, right side, as the Trojans have the possession again. Now he throws a pass that's picked off by Nelson into the front court. Ballman on the run out, layup good. Turning the turnover into points that time are the Warriors. And they've cut it down to a 4-point game, 11-7, 1:43 to play in the first. Snow with it on the right side. Works it in the corner to Thompson. Playing the top of the defense right now is Nelson. Tough to pass over the top of him. Embley to Thompson. Thompson sets up, 3-ball on the way, too hard. Rebound down to Ballman for the Warriors. Trying to make it a one-possession game on this trip. Showing 11-7. They've not panicked in this game. They got down out early, but have stayed right in it here. Here's Johnson, takes it to the rim, no good. Rebound down to Bacher for the Trojans, his first. To Thompson, wants to push the tempo into the front court. To Bacher. Bacher at Snow. Good ball movement by Tropia. They just haven't scored in a while. Thompson with it. Looks for an opening as Calhoun playing that 1-3-1 has shut down the driving lanes. Under a minute to play in the first. Trojans have the 4-point lead, looking for a good shot here as the first quarter ticks down. In the corner, Bacher. He's in a little bit of trouble, hands it off in the corner to Snow. To Bacher, out top Thompson. Thompson will work it back on the wing. Snow right side, fakes the three. Drives in, gets some contact, and travels. Traveling the call, second turnover by Triopia. 38.6 seconds to play. And again, Calhoun will have it linked to the court to go. Triopia 16-0 on the season. Calhoun, though, playing well. They've won several in a row. They won the Carlinville tournament, one on Saturday. Down low, Nelson. Going to try to post up Bacher. Turnaround shot blocked. Rebound down to Johnson. Gets it quickly to Hart, who hits the shot from the baseline. And it's an 11-9 score. Hart's first two, 15 ticks to play in the first. Thompson and the Trojans looking to beat the buzzer. Snow with the basketball. Also a left-hander is Snow. To Thompson, who's not left-handed, with 5 seconds left in the first half. He looks to get a screen from Snow. Gives it to him out front. Snow going to kick it out left side. Embley, 3 on the way. Air ball at the buzzer. And after a quarter, it's Triopia 11. Calhoun 9. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
All of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen. Serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Triopia leads 11-9 after one quarter. Calhoun 4 of 14, 28.5%. 0 of 6 from the arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Triopia 4 of 10, 40%. 1 of 4 from the arc, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They're led by Garrett Snow. On the other side, Nelson has 4.
Calhoun at the same 5 they started with. Nelson down low. Shot fake has the man go over the top, and Snow. And this game is tied at 11 as Nelson lays it in. He's got 6. And this game's tied for the second time in the contest. 7:40 to play in the first half. Allen with it right side to Snow. Snow fakes the 3. Calhoun switching to that 1-3-1 has really shut down things for Triopia. Out top, Embley takes a single bounce to Snow. In the corner now, it's Bacher for a 3, no good. Eberlin with the board, his second. To Nelson, gets it across to Ballman. Wants to push inside, denied there. Back out front, Nelson swings it right side to Johnson. No subs yet, as we told you, for Calhoun. Here's a ball tipped, and it is stolen away by Embley. And then a reach-in foul called on Johnson. Second turnover by Calhoun. That has not been a problem for the Warriors.
That's going to be Johnson's second foul and also the team 4th against Calhoun. So into the game comes Corey Ballman, who had a very nice game the other day. 25 points off the bench, I think he said.
Brock Moore is in for Triopia, the 6-foot junior. 7:11 to play in the half. A game tied at 11. Good one here in this championship bracket quarterfinal. Moore to Thompson. Back to Moore out front. To Thompson left side. The thing about Traupe is their guards are not big. Here's Snow going to fire a three from the corner. It rattles home. The left-hander holds the follow-through. Got it to go. He's got 8 of his team's 14. But Nelson playing the front of that 1-3-1 is making it tough for guys like Thompson and Embley to shoot over the top of right now.
And making it hard for them to pass around him, too.
Here's Ballman of a step-back tray, no good. Rebound, Corey Ballman trying to run it down. The ball saved in, and it's run down by Triopia. Snow wants to push it into the front court. What an athlete this young man is. Snow left side, Bacher. Back to Snow on the wing. Embley. Quick pass is tipped and nearly stolen away, and it's going to be a foul whistled against Thompson. So a turnover on Tropia, their third, and Zach Thompson whistled for the infraction, his first, and the third team foul. The other 2 were whistled against Bell,
who's on the bench now.
Yep, 6:20 to play in the half, 14-11 Trojans. Ballman with it on the wing left side, looking to post up Eberlin against Moore, and a foul going to be called against Brock Moore.
That'll be Moore's first and the team team fourth. It'll be a ball out of bounds to Calhoun underneath the basket.
The Warriors really pushing it to the paint right now, knowing they have a big advantage. Into the contest for Triopia will come Connor Bridgewater, the 5'10 senior. He replaces Embley, so they get a little bit bigger. Underneath for Calhoun. Drew Ballman to throw it in. Out front, Corey Ballman, right wing to Hart. Hart on the baseline gets it into Eberlin. Top of the key, Ballman had the ball tipped. Gets it on the left side, Drew Ballman from Corey. In the paint to Nelson. Nelson left it off on the right side. Good catch by Corey Ballman. A lot of traffic there. Not sure how that one got through. Pulls it back out front to Hart. Free throw line, Eberlin. Looked for the back cut, wasn't open. Right side again to Ballman. 5:50 to play in the first half. Calhoun down by 3. Patient on this attack are the Warriors. Eberlin holds it high above his head. Guarded by Snow. To Drew Ballman. Backs in against Thompson. Shot up on the turnaround, no good. Rebound, Drew Ballman got it back. Nice fake, goes to the rim. Shot won't fall, but he's fouled. And he'll shoot 2 shots.
Foul is going to go on... Charlie, I need to see your card because I don't know who that is.
Snow.
Garrett Snow. That's his first and the team 5th. First one up for Ballman is good. Makes it 14-12. That's Drew Ballman. He's got 3 points. And he misses the second. Rebound comes down to Snow. His third.
5:32 to play in the half. 14-12 Triumph. Here's the ball tipped out of bounds by Drew Ballman. Pushing out the defense are the Warriors here. Tight sidelines here at the Winchester Elementary School gym, and this gym is pretty well full for this contest. Snow to Thompson. Left wing gets it over. Here's a 3 on the way in. That's good by Bridgewater, who's into the game. And he knocks down the tray. Connor Bridgewater contributing off the bench. Makes it 17-12 Trojans. Gives Triopia just a little bit of breathing room with 5:10 to play in the second quarter. Drew Ballman. Could he get a second foul on Thompson here? Down low, they'll go to Nelson. His shot up is too hard. And on the rebound, Bacher grabs the board. To Moore. Now off to Thompson, who brings it across for the Trojans. Right side, Moore. Deep in the corner, it goes to Bridgewater. Fakes back out to Moore for a tray. It's no good. Rebound was held by Eberlin, but then it was knocked free by Snow. And the Trojans will maintain the possession. To Snow for a 3, no good. Tropia falling in love with that 3 ball right now. Rebound pulled in by Drew Ballman for Calhoun. 4:35 to play in the second. Trying to maybe pull them out of that zone is Triopia. Eberlin tries to dribble in traffic, gets to the rim, shot up no good. Rebound out of bounds. Eberlin and Nelson both had hands on it. Neither could control it. And it'll be Triopia ball, length of the court to go.
Hey, it kind of knocked it away from one another that time.
Snow to inbound with 4:27 to play in the half. 17-12 Trojans on top. They're the 1 seed in this tournament. Calhoun the 8 seed. And a pretty tough 8 seed at that. Thompson, right wing to Bridgewater. Gets it in the corner to Moore. Moore takes a single bounce. Skip pass over to Thompson. Left side, he's tripped up. No call in the corner to Bridgewater. Another 3, and it's good again. Bridgewater with a pair of trays. 28-12, an 8-point lead. Biggest of the contest for Triopia. Timeout, we'll take it too. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. 20-12, the lead for the Trojans. Back in a minute.
Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. When you or your family are feeling under the weather, you can count on Illini Express in Pittsfield. Illini Express is a walk-in clinic located on the south side of the Pittsfield Square and is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. $75 is a charge and can be billed to your insurance. Children must be at least 18 months old. Illini Express opens 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday and on major holidays 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Illini Express, a partner of Illini Community Hospital in Pittsfield.
Just under 4 minutes to play in the half, 20-12, the lead for Triopia, their largest of the contest, as Connor Bridgewater's come in and shot it well from the corners. Give the Trojans this 8-point lead. Now here's a near turnover. It will be a turnover as Thompson picks the ball out of the air. His shot up the other way, no good, but he's fouled, and Zach Thompson heads to the strike. Foul on Calhoun will be the 5th team foul on the Warriors, and individually it's Drew Ballman's first. To the free throw line is Thompson. Thompson on the night has 3 points. He's 1-1 from the stripe. His first one is no good. Went all the way around and would not fall through. Another opportunity here, trying to extend the lead out to 9, which would be the largest advantage of the contest for the Trojans. Next one up is too hard. Rebound on the offensive side to Moore. And the Trojans will reset here. 3:40 to play in the half. Always befuddling when the offensive team's able to get a rebound on a free throw. There's 4 guys in there for one team, 3 on the other. You wouldn't think that would happen very often, but it does. Snow to Thompson, penetrates, kicks it left side. Bacher for a tray, too short, and the board down to Nelson. Pushes it to Ballman into the front court. He's fouled by Thompson.
That'll be Thompson's second, team 6th. It'll be ball out of bounds still, I believe, on the sideline for Calhoun.
That means both of the guards for Triopia have 2 fouls apiece. That are their starters.
True.
You count. 3:15 to play in the second quarter. 20-12 the lead for the Trojans on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Nelson kicks it left side. Corey Ballman, 3, too hard. Rebound loose underneath. Hart's got it. Tries to dribble in traffic. He's still got it down there. Needs to go up or get out of the lane, and 3 seconds will be the call.
He got the rebound and then tried to dribble. The ball was knocked away, and then he just didn't have a chance to get a hold of it before the 3-second
But
call.
the thing about it is, when the ball got knocked away, shouldn't the 3-second count have stopped because nobody had possession?
I don't know. Garrett Bell back in the game as sitting down is who, Charlie?
That's, of course, Sean Bell back in the game.
Sorry, Sean Bell.
In the corner, Snow to Moore. Like Bridgewater is still out there. Here's a shot put up in the paint by Snow. Gets his own rebound, put it back up, won't fall, but he's fouled. And he'll shoot 2 shots. Eberlin. It'll be his second. And the 6th team foul. 2 shots for Snow with 2:44 to play in the half. Could make it a double-digit game with both of these. His first one no good. Trojans have gone a little cold from the free throw line.
Still 20-12, 2:44 to go in the first half of play. Seems like it's been 20-12 for a little while.
Stone Zirkelbach in for the first time for Calhoun.
Bell's, excuse me.
Snow's
second is up and good. Give him 9.
And a 9-point lead, 2:40 to play in the half. Calhoun looking for an answer here. Ballman with the basketball, free throw line, Hart, turnaround shot is in and out, won't fall through. Rebound saved and bounced by Snow and run down by Moore. Moore gets the ball to Thompson for the Trojans. Into the front court to Bridgewater, to Moore. Moore a single bounce now to Thompson. Gets it to Bell in the corner. Bell will look on the skip pass all the way across to Bridgewater. Extra pass to Moore. Good look, Trey, and the Trojans are shooting it well off the bench tonight. 24-12, a 12-point lead. First 3 points of the contest for Moore. And with 2 minutes to play in the half, it's a doubling them up for the Trojans right now. Here's Ballman, fakes the 3. Defender flies by, then he rises up and knocks it down with the answer. Thompson pushes it quickly into the front court. Bridgewater to Snow. Snow will work it out front. Thompson. Pass left side goes to Moore. On the right wing, they swing it around Bridgewater to Thompson. To Snow in the corner. He'll try a three, no good. Rebound down to Nelson, his fifth. He'll turn and take it quickly into the front court with a 6'8 sophomore. Down low, good find to Hart. His shot blocked from behind. And the rebound to Bridgewater. To Bell. No look past Snow. He'll go up. Shot no good, but fouled as the man got him with the body that time. That is Nelson, who will be called for the foul, his first. And 2 shots coming up for Snow once again as the Trojans lead 24-15.
Tropy is 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Snow is 0 for 3 from that.
He made his last one, right?
1 for 3.
Yes, okay. First one is up and good for Snow now. Makes it 25-15, 10-point lead. Give him 10 now.
First man in double figures either way is Snow.
Snow's second is up and a little long, no good. Rebound comes down to Corey Ballman.
That's his first rebound. 1:15 to play in the half. A 10-point lead for Triopia. Calhoun with the basketball. Drew Ballman with it left side. Thompson playing the D on him. He's got 2 fouls. Has to be careful not to pick up that third, as does Bell. Lob pass down low. Ooh, Nelson took his eyes off of it for a moment. And a turnover on Calhoun, their fifth.
Took his eyes off to see if he had a defender behind him, and
the ball bounced off of his hands and out of bounds. 1 minute to play in the half. Triopia a 10-point lead and the basketball here. Trying to extend just before the halftime break. They pulled away a little bit in the latter part of the second quarter. And a lot of it due to the shooting of some of their guys off the bench. And Bridgewater and Moore both playing very good minutes for this squad. Now Bridgewater hands it to Moore. Out front, Thompson with 37 ticks to play in the half. Thompson trying to shake free of the defender in Zirkelbach. He runs into his own man in Snow. Left side, it goes to Bridgewater. Back out front, Thompson with 25 seconds to play in the half.
Snow came out to set a pick, and instead they ran into one another.
He picked Thompson.
Yeah.
Snow gets a screen for Thompson out there. 15 seconds to play as the Trojans have taken about 50 seconds off the clock on this possession. Now with 10, Snow gets the screen for Thompson. Right side, Moore. 3 is too long. Rebound underneath, off of Snow, out of bounds. With 3.3 seconds to play, it'll be length of the court to go for Calhoun. Bacher will check into the game. Also in for Triopia for the first time, Michael Burns. They'll sit down Thompson and Bell, who both have 2 fouls. Length of the court to go for Calhoun. 3.3 seconds to play. Down 25-15 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Inbounds pass will come into Ballman. Ballman will take it toward the front court, dribbles it off of his own foot, and it's stolen away as the buzzer sounds, and it's a halftime lead for the Triopia Trojans over the Calhoun Warriors, 25-15. We'll take a look at halftime stats and analysis after this timeout.
Systems builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. When you or your family are feeling under the weather, you can count on Illini Express in Pittsfield. Illini Express is a walk-in clinic located on the south side of the Pittsfield Square and is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. $75 is the charge and can be billed to your insurance. Children must be at least 18 months old. Illini Express open 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday, and on major holidays 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Illini Express, a partner of Illini Community Hospital in Pittsfield.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
A halftime lead for the Triopia Trojans over the Calhoun Warriors, 25-15 in this championship bracket quarterfinal. Taking a look at some halftime stats for you on Central Illinois Sports. Turnover 7 for Calhoun compared to this 3 for Triopia, and Triopia has done a good job capitalizing on those turnovers. Triopia has had as much as a 12-point lead in the first half, and the lead for Calhoun was 2 in the early going. We've been tied twice, 2 and 11, one lead change in the contest. Fouling situation looks like this. 6 team fouls by Triopia, 2 apiece on Bell and Thompson, a single foul on Snow, and 1 foul on Brock Moore in the first half. For Calhoun, they were whistled for 6 team fouls, 2 on Trevor Johnson, Ben Eberlin called for 2, and then a single foul on Nelson, Drew Ballman, and Richard Hart. A 25-15 lead at the halftime break for Triopia over Calhoun. We'll take a look at team shooting statistics and individual scoring following this timeout.
Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC. Plum Creek Golf Course welcomes you to the Winchester Tournament. Book your wedding receptions, family or class reunions, or your next party under our brand new pavilion behind T-Box number 1. New members sign up now for $375 for the season. Best greens around, a clubhouse with new ideas every week. Call Sean at 217-742-9018. Plum Creek Golf Course, your choice to play around. Again, call Sean at 217-742-9018.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
A 10-point lead for Triopia at halftime, 25-15. They led 11-9 after the first quarter, dominated the second quarter with a 14-6 advantage over the squad from Calhoun. The Trojans are shooting 8 of 23 from the floor, 34.6%, 5 of 14 from 3, just better than 35%, 4 of 9 from the free throw line, 44%. Led in scoring in the first half by Garrett Snow with 10 points. Connor Bridgewater came in off the bench and knocked down a couple of threes. Zach Thompson with 3 points, as does Daniel Embley. And then a three-pointer also made by Brock Moore. Tanner Allen, along with Sean Bell and Justin Bacher, played in the first half and did not score. For Calhoun in the first half of play, they were 6 of 20, 30%, 1 of 8 from 3, good for 12.5%, 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Their leading scorer in the first half is Corey Nelson. He's got 6 points. I guess you should say co-led, as Drew Ballman also has 6. And then a couple of points for Richard Hart and a single point from the free throw line for Ben Eberlin makes up the scoring for the Warriors. 25-15 Triopia trying to hold tight to that number 1 seed and move on to the Thursday night semifinal against the winner of Porta AC and Camp Point Central. Calhoun looking to make some adjustments and find a comeback in the second half of this game. We'll pause for a timeout here. Second half play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports coming your way next.
Great Rivers Bank is your hometown full-service bank that offers highly competitive products you need to check out. Located in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield, you won't have to go far for the best banking between the rivers. Whether you want to make your money grow or plant a seed for the future, we can help you find the best financial path. Look for us online or call 217-335-2393 to find out about our special rates that will keep you liquid in 2019. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Press Yours On You is celebrating 13 years as your source for school spirit wear. They can personalize varsity jackets, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, duffel bags, flags, and more. Show your school pride with a bumper sticker or window decal from Press Yours On You. Visit their online store at www.pressyoursonyou.com or visit them on Facebook. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Call 593-6031.
As the year starts to come to an end and families enjoy more time indoors, Cascom realizes you need reliable internet, great television, and a reliable home phone service. So from now until the end of the year, Cascom will be offering an amazing deal on its triple play bundle services. Call today and get internet, Broadvision TV, and VoIP phone for only $99 a month for 6 full months. Call us today at 1-800-252-1799. No contracts or install fees. Some restrictions may apply.
Your local Pekin Life Insurance agent, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield, has a way to make it easy to stay ahead of rising medical costs while you are retired with a Medicare Supplement insurance plan. You will have access to discounts on eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, LASIK correction surgery, hearing aids, hearing exams, and more at no charge. Call your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield at 217-742-9595. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. government or the federal Medicare program. The purpose of this communication is the solicitation of insurance. Respondents will be contacted by a Pekin Life Insurance Company agent.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Well, a 10-point lead for Triopia here at halftime. It will be Trojans basketball to start the second half of play. They really pulled away in the latter half of that second quarter after this game was pretty close. In fact, tied at 11, so outscored Calhoun 14-4 to end the first half of play. The Trojans will start the second half with Bell, Snow, Thompson, Embley, and Allen, their original 5, who started the contest. By the way, you take a look, I was thinking about this on Saturday, you take a look at the Triopia bench, and you got Mike Lewis and Rich Thompson, probably really two of the better officials in the area for a number of years, and they're coaching now. I don't know if that's good or bad if you're an official.
And Brad Dixon is officiating instead of coaching.
Yeah. For Calhoun, they've got Drew Ballman, Johnson, Eberlin, Nelson, and Hart, their original 5. Triopia basketball, and we're underway in the second half, as the squad from Calhoun is back into a man-to-man defense. Snow's got it right side, goes to Bell. Back to Snow on the wing. They were in the man, and that's exactly what Triopia did, is drove to the basket just like Bell did there, but he missed the shot, and Eberlin grabs his third board. Gets it to Johnson, who will play the point, so they're going to maybe try to get Ballman off the ball a little bit more to open up for some shots. He'll pull up for a 3 right on cue. From downtown, Ballman with the tray.
Good call.
It's a 25-18, 7:25 to play in the third. I can see in the future. The problem is it's only about 2 seconds in advance. No lottery numbers for you. Here's Thompson off of the little rub screen from Snow, right side Embley. Back into the man-to-man is Calhoun again. That's a man, Jack. See how everybody moves around? They're just switching off.
No, that's a zone.
You can call it what you want. It looks like a matchup. Left side Embley. He'll work it off to Snow. Now Thompson, right side Bell. Bell has not scored yet today to Snow. Left side Embley. Just under 7 minutes to play in the third. Embley going to try the 3, and the answer, and it rattles home. Embley with his second 3 of the night. Back to that 10-point lead for the Trojans, 28-18. Snow's done his part, but it's been the other guys who have really contributed here for the Trojans tonight. Outside of
their bench.
Outside of Bell and Thompson. Here's a 3, Ballman, hot hand, and he stays on fire from downtown. He's got 12. of his team's 21. Makes it 28-21 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 6:18 to play in the third. Emily gets it on the wing left side, goes out to Snow. Snow has taken one dribble to Bell inside. Bell will back his way in. Got to get out of the lane to Snow from 8. Too short. Rebound loose and pulled in by Drew Ballman. Ballman will bring it up himself this time. Ballman with 5 boards. He's working on a double-double. Works off of the screen from Eberlin toward the right wing with Allen guarding him. Out of a double team, works it to Eberlin. Out front, Johnson. Down low, good dish to Hart. Shot no good. Foul by Snow.
That will be Snow's second, team first of the second half.
Hart to the stripe.
Yeah, Hart to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's got a couple of points on the day. 28-21 the score. Tropia with the 7-point lead. 5:48 to go in the third quarter play. Sorry.
2 of 6 from the free throw line, but those 4 3-pointers Tropia had the advantage on gave them 12 more points. And what was the halftime lead? 10.
Allen sits down as Bridgewater back into the game for the Trojans.
Missed the first, made the second. And makes it a 28-22 game.
3 points for Hart. Lead for Tropia down to 6. Snow, left side Embley. Good look, 3-ball. High archer, too long.
He was wide open that time.
Rebound to Nelson is 6th. Outlet to Ballman, wants to push the tempo into the front court. Jump stop shot blocked from behind. As soaring in was actually Thompson that time. And then traveling going to be called on one of the Warriors. Their 7th turnover.
Got the rebound and then scuffled the feet of it down.
Sure looked like Thompson was probably fortunate not to get called for the foul as he blocked the man from behind. You don't see that happen very often without a foul being called. And now Bell overthrows Thompson by about 8 feet. Said, sorry, I thought I was throwing it to Snow. 4 turnovers by Tropia. 5:18 to play in the third. Snow 6'3", Thompson is 5'9". Both have good verticals, but Snow can jump out of the gym. And now Travis Johnson says, anything you can do, I can do better. And a turnover as he throws it out of bounds, the 8th of the contest.
Yeah, but he threw it over the head of the 6'7" man.
Told you, just trying to one-up. Brock Moore back into the game for the Trojans. 5:05 to play in the third. This is the group that played most of that last 4 minutes of the second quarter when Tropia extended the lead. Thompson in the corner to Bell. Back to Thompson. Drives inside, gets past the defender, kicks it out Bell. Extra pass Bridgewater. Back to Moore on the right side. In the corner it goes to Bridgewater. To Moore, way out front to Thompson. To Moore, little pitch and catch across the top. And now a foul going to be called.
It'll be go against
Drew Ballman.
Drew Ballman.
I know that I saw
his second.
Saw that one.
First of the second half.
Must have been more egregious than I can tell from here. Here's Bridgewater for 3, no good. Rebound down to Hart for the Warriors. His first board of the contest. Calhoun down by 6 with 4:27 to play in the third. Johnson, right wing Hart. Hart dribble drive past Bridgewater to the rim with the right hand off the glass is good. And it's 28-24. 5 for Hart. As the Warriors fighting back into this one. They've cut it down to a 4-point game. They've trailed by as many as 12. 4:09 to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Thompson out front, Bridgewater. Check that some more. Now to Thompson, drives in, kicks it in the corner to Bridgewater, fakes the 3. Top of the key, Moore. Was looking to swing it around. Instead, he throws a pass in the middle. It's knocked loose, saved on the ground, and a timeout whistled for Tropia. We'll pause as well. 3:54 to play third quarter. 28-24 Trojans lead the Warriors. Back in 30 seconds.
Cooked meals, delicious tenderloins, a complete menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper with a couple of my personal favorites, a Granny's omelet and the one they call the mess. Are you getting hungry yet? Buck and Joe's 2 in Winchester. Here's how you find Buck and Joe's 2. Drive on 106 around Winchester. Look for the parking lot full of cars and trucks. Take my advice. I know good food. When you're hungry, minutes from the Interstate 72 and home cooking with Dan Burke doing the dishes. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 5:30 to 2. Buck and Joe's in Winchester.
3:54 to play in the third. Tropia's Moore was on the ground to save the possession. It was a good hustle by him after throwing a pass that was not so good. And Mike Lewis called the timeout. Both teams have taken a single timeout in this contest. We're back to live action. Bell's got the ball in the corner. Again, he's scoreless yet tonight. He had the other day. It was a lot. 14 in the first half, and in the game he finished with 20. Down low, Bell has it in the paint. Gonna go around the man. Now kicks it out to Thompson. Good look three on the way, no good. Good box out by Eberlin, and he grabs another board, his 5th of the night.
Need to have your little kids watch that, Charlie.
Here's Johnson, I should say, driving in. Works it out in front. Nelson thought about the three. Now he's going to try to go off the dribble. Drives in. Off the glass is good, and it's a 2-point game. 28-26. Here come the Warriors. 8 for Nelson. 3:13 to play in the third. Triumpia's three ball's gone quiet here in the third quarter. Snow says, let's try to drive it in. Shot no good. A rebound to Eberlin is 6th. Off to Johnson. A chance to tie or take the lead for Calhoun with 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Who would have thunk it? It was 24-12 at one point. 14-4 run for the Warriors. Johnson drives in, leaves it to Nelson. 3 in the lead on the way, no good. Rebound tipped out by Bell, and then he'll run it down. Into the front court he goes with the dribble to Sean Bell, the senior. On the right side to Snow. Snow is fouled by Hart, not called. Left side in the corner to Moore for a 3, no good. Rebound down to Snow as nobody boxed him out. Hillerize shoot and score. Snow with 12 makes it a 30-26 ball game and allows the Trojans just a little bit of breathing room. 2:18 to play in the third. Drew Ballman off the screen. Drives baseline. Now it's picked it up. There's a pass tipped, and it will be out of bounds, and it'll be Triopia basketball. 2 Trojans there, 1 Warrior, and they'll say that Ballman touched it last. 9th turnover by Calhoun. Well, they'd administered the ball, and it was inbounded, but Allen's going to check into the game.
That's odd, isn't it?
2:12 to play in the third. They'll sit Snow down. If you're Calhoun, really probably don't argue that too hard. Snow's got 12 points, and Allen's yet to score. Brock Moore with the basketball for the Trojans. Left side, Bell. Bell patient with it to Bridgewater. Back in the corner to Bell. Looking for an opening here. He'll take a couple of bounces. Handed to Thompson. Thompson to Bell out front. He hasn't forced anything, really, has Bell. Been very patient, even though he has no points. Left side, Moore. Bell. Bridgewater. Drives in and is fouled by Hart, I do believe, but let's wait and see what the call will be. It is Richard Hart. Hart hit his second, team second of the half. Ball out of bounds underneath for Triopia. 1:39 to play in the third. Bell to inbound for the Trojans. Throws it out front, Bridgewater. It was going to go right back in the corner to Bell. Had 2 men standing there, so too many defenders to get a shot up there. Thompson, who's starting to dribble. Right side it goes to Bridgewater. Looks for an opening. Back out to Thompson. To Bell right side. Doesn't want to shoot the 3. Drives instead. Kicks it out left side. Moore. Good look. 3 ball on the way. And he hits again from beyond the arc. Brock Moore with how many?
6.
Oh, it's like 51. 1:10 to play in the third. 33-28. The lead back to 7 for the Trojans.
45 to go.
Down low with the basketball, Nelson. Across the lane, good find to Hart. He fakes, defender goes by, and he rises and scores. 7 for Hart. Lead down to 5. Thompson into the front court, Bell. Baseline, Allen from 10 is a shot too hard. Rebound, though, run down by Thompson. Had to save it in, and it comes away to Eberlin. 7th board to Eberlin as he got one thrown right in his lap. 46 to play in the third quarter. 33-28. Calhoun trails, but on the attack here. Eberlin going to go out Allen. Looks back door, but traveled first. Turnover number 10 by the Warriors.
Nelson and Eberlin together have 13 boards, and those 2 sophomores are going to be difference makers for a long time.
Snow back into the game, and he will replace Allen for Triopia. 34.9 seconds to play in the third. 33-28 lead for the Trojans. They look to extend it here as the final 30 seconds of the third quarter come off the clock. Thompson dribbling out front. This has happened at the end of each quarter so far. This is where some proponents of a shot clock would be telling you it would prevent things like this happening, although with 34 seconds, I think they'd only put in about a 35-second clock. Here's Thompson with 7, top of the key. Fakes right, goes left. Look down low, had Snow, but in and out of his hands and out of bounds. Turnover number 5 by the Trojans. Length of the court to go for Calhoun, down by 5. They'll get the ball to start the fourth quarter as well. Can they beat the buzzer here? Inbounds comes in to Johnson. Takes it into the front court with a dribble. Drives to the rim. Shot put up is good. And he's fouled with 0.7 seconds to play in the third. Foul whistle against the Trojans. That's going to be Bell's third of the contest. Team second of the half, and with 7/10 of a second left, Johnson could make this a 2-point game. Free throw up, good. 33-31. Inbounds pass comes in. Snow on the way. They would count it had it fallen. It did not. And after 3 quarters, it's Triumpia 33, Calhoun 31. Exciting fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233, 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and new to their staff, Triopia and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Triopia clinging to a 33-31 lead. Calhoun's ball. Calhoun 12 of 28, 3 of 11 from the arc, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 11 of 34 for Triopia, 7 of 21 from the three-point line, and 4 of 9 from the free throw line.
A chance to tie or take the lead. We were tied at 11 at the last stop. Out top with it is Hart. They dare him to shoot the three. He says, no, probably not. Let's pull it out and set it up.
Nelson picked Thompson, and he looked a little groggy after that.
Yeah, he did. Eberlin's got the ball. Look, back door wasn't open to Johnson out front. Right back to Eberlin. Going to go up off the glass. Missed the runner, and the rebound down to Bell. Good look there. Just couldn't get it to go. To Thompson. Wants to push into the front court. Drives in, draws contact. And Hart called for the foul. It'll be his third. And the third team foul of the half. Ball out of bounds underneath for Triopia.
Hart did a pretty good job getting position, just not quite there.
Plus Thompson's pretty quick. Bell to Thompson. Didn't look at the three. Instead to Bridgewater left side. Back out front Thompson. Kicks it right side Snow. Snow will throw the long bounce pass to Moore. Bridgewater inside Snow. Reach around pass. Right back out to Bell for a three. No good. Rebound down to Calhoun's Johnson. He says let's push it into the front court. Down to Hart. Hart snakes in. Shot up no good. Rebound Eberlin won't fall. Rebound fought for underneath. It comes away to Triopia as Snow grabs another board. To Thompson. Bounce pass right side. Bridgewater. Wigwags inside. That throws a pass that is tipped and stolen away. Turnover number 6 by Triopia. Stolen right back by Bell. Underneath the basket and scores. Bell snuck in from behind. He's got his first 2 of the night and makes it 35-31 Triopia. 6:35 remaining in the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
When they needed a play, who came through? The kid that hadn't scored yet, but one of their leaders.
Nelson with the basketball. He's been quiet offensively for a while. Now to Johnson. Johnson drives in. No good, but he's hammered on the play, and he'll shoot 2.
Is that going to be on Snow? Yep. His third.
Snow's third, team third. 35-31 the score. Triopia with the 4-point lead, 6:23 to go in the game. First one up is good by Trevor Johnson.
He's got 4. All 4 of them came at the end of the last quarter and the beginning of this one.
Calhoun's been able to cut it to 2 a couple of times after being down by as many as 12. They've not been able to make that shot to either tie the game again or to take the lead. Next one up by Johnson, also good. He makes them both, cuts it back to 2 again.
35-33, what a game here. 1 and 8 seeds matching up. Calhoun a dangerous one, though. If you remember, they knocked off the 1 seed last year in this tournament.
Western did.
Oh, no, they beat West Central on the consolation side of the bracket.
That's true.
Thank you. You were right as well. You just weren't quite as right. Here's Thompson with the basketball. Come to me on the night of my goddaughter's wedding. Jack Hull with us here tonight.
I am your father.
Left side, Snow. 3 ball on the way, too hard. Over the top of the backboard, and Calhoun with a chance again to tie or take the lead.
It's hard for me to think of 2 different movies any different than this.
They led 2-0 and 3-2. 2-0 is the only lead they've had of the ball game, in fact.
Tied at 2 and at 11. Could it be tied at 35, or Calhoun could have a lead. Ballman with the basketball. Double teamed by Thompson and Bell. Gets it to Corey Ballman. Down low, Eberlin. Ball knocked away, stolen away. Turnover number 11 by Calhoun. Call it 12. Into the front court, Bell. Looks for an opening, finds Thompson. No look pass to Bell right side. Fakes now, drives, tries to go to the rim. And his foul, they're going to say on the floor as he was looking to pass. I think it's Eberlin here.
His third.
His third, and what, the third team foul?
Fourth team foul.
Thank you. Underneath for the Trojans, 5:22 to play, 35-33.
I thought Bell might have got by with steps that time.
I don't know, he's got a pretty good first step. Bell throws it out front to Embley. To Snow on the left wing. Brock Moore, top of the key. Thompson drives in to Embley, right side for a three. It's partially blocked. Rebound fought for and out of bounds off of Bell.
Well, Nelson got thrown to the floor.
Kind of surprised not to have a foul there.
That's what Ryan Grainer's saying right now.
He doesn't usually just fall down, I don't think.
5:07 to play in this one. Calhoun down by 2. Johnson throws a pass to Ballman. Ballman's been a little quiet for a while. He'll have it at the free throw line. Looks for an opening. Right side, Corey Ballman. Corey with the single dribble. On the wing, it goes to Johnson. Down on the block, Eberlin. Right back out. Johnson for the three and the lead. No good. Rebound tipped around and pulled down by Moore for Triopia to Thompson on the trot across the half-court line. Snow gets it right side. Looking for Bell, knifing in the lane. He's turned away by the 6'8" man, and then it's stolen away by Nelson. Off to Ballman. Ballman has it stolen right back away by Embley with the quick hands. Into the front court, Moore gets it to Thompson. A 2-point lead in the basketball for the Trojans with 4:20 to play in the contest.
Embley's defense has been impressive.
He's got it right side to Snow. Fakes the three to Embley, right wing. Bounces baseline to Moore. Right back out, Embley. Embley not a large young man, but he's playing very, very well for Triopia in this one. Has scored how many points? 7 in this contest as well. Bell. Embley turned down the three, throws it to Bell. Pass was nearly picked off. Bell looks down low to Snow. Snow going to try to get up to the rim. Missed the shot. Rebound down to Nelson.
A lot of contact on that one also.
7 for him.
And Ryan Grainer, Brian's brother, wants a timeout. 3:47 to play in this one. 35-33. Triopia leads Calhoun. Back with you in 30 seconds.
At Country Financial, we know everyone's situation is unique, and we believe that even the biggest goals start with simple steps. So when it comes to protecting the things you love and planning for the future, don't get overwhelmed. Get started today with John Hibbert, your Country Financial agent in Camp Point, Illinois. That's John Hibbert, your Country Financial agent. Call 217-593-6819. John Hibbert, Country Financial, 217-593-6819.
Geared up.
3:47 to play. 35-33 is the advantage for Triopia over Calhoun on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen for all your residential trash needs. They also can offer you roll-off dumpsters serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties. Trash Queen, 217-320-4320. Check them out on Facebook. Calhoun took the timeout. They trail by 2. It's been a 2-point game for a while now. Calhoun has been unable to tie or take the lead, though, since this game was tied at 11 points apiece. We've had one lead change on the night.
Triopia 7 of 24 now from the 3. I don't think that's the place they're wanting to shoot right now.
Ballman with the ball right wing. Free throw line, Nelson. High-low game ball knocked away and stolen away by the crafty player in Sean Bell. He saw that one coming. Bell works at left side to Moore. In the corner, Snow. Back to Moore on the wing. 3:29 to play. Into the front court. They throw it out front to Thompson out of Snow left side for a 3. No good. And Triopia just keeps firing it up from downtown, and they are not hitting. Nelson on the run into the front court. Spin move. Shot up is no good. And an offensive foul going to be called against Nelson.
The crowd didn't care for that on the Calhoun side. They loved it on the Triopia side.
His second. Also a turnover on the play for Calhoun. Their 15th. 2-point game with 3:07 to play. Bell with it right wing to Thompson. Thompson will leave it out behind the arc to Moore. Moore has taken one dribble to Thompson. Drives inside. Gets to the rim. Finger roll in and good. Thompson another 2. He's got just 5 points on the night. And makes it a 4-point lead for the Trojans. 2:50 to play.
But when they got it down to 2, Bell came around and Thompson came around. They're their go-to guys.
Drew Ballman with it left wing. You get a pick, get him open again. To Nelson in the lane. He will be fouled. On the pass, it'll be ball out of bounds for Calhoun. This is where the Trojans really struggle to match up. Got to look for a lob here if you're Calhoun. But they'll put Snow right in the middle with Triopia.
Moore picked up his second.
Inbounds pass comes out front. Drew Ballman. Three-point shot blocked by Thompson, and he gets the board. They work it to Bell. They have an advantage if they want to take it here. They work it left side. 3 on the way by Moore. Rattles in and out. Won't fall home. Rebound, no run down. Embley trying to save it in. And it's... Mike Lewis actually grabbed the ball before it went out of bounds.
Yes, he did.
Grabbed it, he grabbed it, looked at the official, and said, it's that way. Okay, you're right.
Said, I guess you're not going to give me a timeout, are you?
Oh, whoops.
Oh, Louie.
2:23 to play. 37-33. Calhoun needs a basket here. Johnson has picked it up. Stolen away by Thompson. Larceny, layup, good. 39-33 Trojans with 2:10 to play. Thompson with 7. The lead out to 6. Does Calhoun have one more run in them here? Johnson with the basketball. Throws a pass. It's going to be nearly stolen away. Run down by Eberlin near the half-court line, and he's called for a travel. Turnover number 16 by Calhoun.
17.
Call it 17.
And it's not that I think they're doing a bad job, but every whistle in the last 10 minutes has went against Calhoun.
1:57 to play. Timeout Triopia. A full timeout here. 39-33 Trojans on top. Back after this.
Geared Up is your local choice for custom apparel and awards. No matter the season, sport, or event, we've got the gear to make it a success. Ask us about our fundraising program, available to all schools, businesses, and community organizations. Check us out online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up, custom apparel, and awards.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
1:57 to play, 39-33 advantage for Triopia. They took the timeout and have the possession here. Trojans are 16-0. Trying to escape with the victory here, move into the semifinals of this 97th annual Winchester Invitational Tournament. Moore hands it off to Thompson. Thompson will look to break down his man off the dribble. Drives in and a blocking foul called on the floor against Johnson. Johnson will be whistled for his 3rd, and it is the 5th team foul against Calhoun. Underneath here for the Trojans. Snow. Thompson gets it to Bell in the corner. Back to Thompson with a $1:30 to play in this one. A 6-point lead. Triopia can afford to be patient. When does Calhoun foul and try to put them at the free throw line? Left side, Embley. Embley will work it out to Thompson. He is going to be fouled, but not called here. He was bumped hard by Johnson. Johnson trying to stay in front of him, and that proves to be a tricky one here. 1:13 to play, and now a foul by Eberlin near the half-court line.
That'll be his 4th.
7th team foul, my mistake.
And it's 1-1 here with 1:13 to play, and Brock Moore to the stripe for the first time tonight.
Triopia just 4 of 9 from the free throw line, though, guys.
And Moore's first free throw attempts. He's been pretty good from 3.
39-33, the score. Triopia with 6-point lead, 1:13 to go in the game. First one up for Moore. Rattles around, rattles off, no good. Rebound comes down to Nelson.
Nelson with another board for the Calhoun Warriors. 1:07 remaining, down by 6 is Calhoun. Here's Ballman. He's into a double team in the corner. Throws out of it to Eberlin. Eberlin goes at the rim, missed it as he lost it on the way up. Got it back, puts it in and scores. 39-35, Eberlin with another 2. He's got 3 points on the night. 50 seconds to play.
10 boards.
Into the front court, Thompson leaves it to Moore. They will try to foul him again, but he traveled. Oh, they didn't call the foul, and then he gets called for the travel. So a turnover on Triopia. Their 9th, call it 8th of the contest.
And Eberlin was out there trying to get the foul, and he would have fouled out if he would have gotten it.
45.4 seconds remaining. Calhoun trails by 4.
Something bad almost happened there, too, as the referee kind of dropped the ball in an odd way.
There'll be a timeout here. We'll pause as well. 40.8 seconds to play in the contest. 39-35. Triopia back after this.
All of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. At the First Nat.
40.8 seconds to play in the contest. 39-35 Triopia on top here on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Ball to bounce to Calhoun as they took the timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Inbounds coming. Into the corner it goes to Drew Ballman. Ballman dribbles it out front. Tries to knife the lane and is fouled. Is the call.
On Bell.
Sure looked like an opportunity for a jump ball, but a foul was whistled instead.
I think Thompson fouled him with the body before those two even made contact.
That's Bell's 4th.
Inbounds pass comes to Hart with 34 seconds. Hart gets it back on the pass. Free throw line Nelson going to go down low and a foul called again against Triopia with 30.5 seconds.
Snow?
It is not.
No.
It is Moore. Moore's 3rd, team 6th. 30.5 seconds to play. 39-35. Triopia leads Calhoun.
Triopia could play very aggressive up to now.
Inbounds pass comes in the corner to Ballman. Tries the baseline move. Kicks it back out to Nelson. Nelson going to try the drive. He'll throw it out front. Ball is thrown into the backcourt and a turnover by the Warriors.
18 turnovers and 12 in the second half.
Killer there. 22.5 seconds to play. Down by 4. Going to try to steal the inbounds and then get a foul. Here's Bacher going to check back in for Triopia. Sits down Embley.
That's the second time they've allowed them to bring a guy in that was slow going to the bench. You just don't let him in at that point.
Snow to inbound right at the half-court line opposite the scorer's table here. Looks for an opening. He'll throw it in, and it is snatched by Bell, and he's fouled by Hart. Hart will pick up his 4th. Bell will shoot the 1 in bonus.
5 of 10 for Triopia, 39-35 Trojans, 20.5 seconds left. And, not a big deal, but when you let those guys come in, that's what the coach wants to have happen, but he was slow getting him in.
At the free throw line is Bell. His first one is no good. 20 seconds to play. Down by 4 is Calhoun. Nelson into the front court for the Warriors. He'll drive inside, pulls up for a shot, no good. Rebound Eberlin, puts it back up, and a quick timeout. 9.1 seconds left. Eberlin with 5 to go along with 11 rebounds in the contest. 9.1 seconds to play, and a 39-37 ball game. A 30-second timeout called for Ryan Grainer. Triopia not putting this one away, and they're clinging to a 2-point lead. Not very good from the free throw line for the Trojans, just 5 of 11. They've fallen in love with that 3-point shot in the second half, though. They're just 2 of 12 from the 3-point line after being 5 of 14 in the first half. It will be length of the court to go for Triopia. Calhoun has 1 timeout remaining. Triopia has 4. It still would just be 1 and 1 for the Trojans.
Calhoun hadn't made a lot of threes, but they got 3 guys that can shoot the 3 if they happen to get a steal or get the possession on a missed free throw.
Snow is the man to trigger it in for Triopia. Eberlin guarding the ball out of bounds. They can run the baseline. Inbounds pass is a timeout called by Triopia. Calhoun was able to guard it tightly there. Probably on the 4 of the 5 count there. And the Trojans took the timeout. 9.1 seconds to play. 39-37 the score. Trojans have 3 timeouts left. Should there be a tie-up, the possession arrow favors Triopia. The Trojans have led by as many as 12. We've had 1 lead change. We are tied at 2 and at 11. Calhoun had multiple chances with the ball to tie the game up and did not do so.
How many times in the second half was Calhoun able to get it to exactly where it is now, to a 2-point game, and even more with where they got it to a 2-point game with the ball and were unable to score to make it tied up or to take the lead.
Here's the biggie. Triopia does not like a game they're in the 30s on.
Oh, that's
at all. I guarantee you. This is Calhoun's type game right now.
Trojans will have Snow again to take it out of bounds. This time he cannot run the baseline. Has to stay put. 9.1 seconds left. Triopia up by 2. You can't get a steal. You got to foul quickly, and the ball will come into Thompson, and he's fouled quickly. 8.2 seconds. Thompson to shoot the 1 and bonus.
Johnson.
As the foul is whistled against Johnson, his 4th. Embley will check back in. Bacher sits down. On the other side, Eberlin will return. 8.2 seconds remaining. Thompson will shoot the 1 and bonus. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line. And in the contest, has 7 points. 39-37. No rebounders in there for Triopia right now as Zach Thompson, the senior guard, stands at the stripe. First one on the way. It is no good. Rebound down. Into the front court comes Nelson with the basketball with 4. He'll work in against Snow. Gets to the rim. Shot up no good. Fouled with 1.4 seconds on the clock. Fouled, and he'll shoot 2 with a chance to tie the game for the Calhoun Warriors.
Calhoun's only 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Nelson hasn't been there yet. He can tie it up. Tough place to be for a sophomore right now.
Sean Nelson, the sophomore. 1.4 seconds left. Crowd on the edge of their seats here. 39-37. He'll shoot a pair. First one by the lefty. Good. One more to tie it up. We were tied last at 11. 9 points for Nelson right now. Could go into double digits with this one. 39-38 as it is. Nelson, the lefty. Couple of dribbles, eyes the basket. Good again, and we're tied at 39. Triopia calls a timeout, but time came off the clock
because they had inbounded the ball.
Let's see if they will put time back
on
the
clock.
Should
should not put time back on.
They inbounded the ball.
They inbounded the ball. That's the situation.
I think they said they granted it before, so there should be 1.4 seconds left on the clock. If you're Triopia, though, you have to, Snow took the ball out of bounds, you have to think we're going to take a timeout here. So I do believe they'll put 1.4 seconds on the clock.
I actually thought the official in front of Mike Lewis was the one that called the timeout, though.
He did, and this one said before they got it in. 1.4 seconds left. Timeout for the Trojans. They'll have the length of the court to go. And this game is all knotted up at 39 points apiece. Can we tell you the scoreboard? Brought to you by Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties. Call them for all of your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. They can also help you with roll-off dumpsters. Great service. And the pink trash cans. Well known for that at Trash Queen, 217-320-4320.
Sean Bell's your quarterback, and Zach Thompson caught a few passes from him. What are you going to try to do here? I think you throw the ball to Garrett Snow, who can jump.
Snow's been taking it out quite a bit here.
He's going to again.
They come out of the timeout, and they're kind of looking around at one another. 1.4 seconds left. Eberlin will inbound. It looks like they'll let Bell have surely they won't let him have a free catch of it here. Snow will inbound. 1.4 seconds left in regulation. Could we see overtime? Ball comes into Thompson. Catches, launches, half court, up and off the front of the rim. No good. Overtime. 39 all coming your way after this.
At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
We are headed to overtime for the first time in this 97th annual Winchester Invitational Tournament. Game tied at 39 for a 4-minute frame here to decide who moves on to the semifinal. The tip is up and controlled by Calhoun. They go with Eberlin, Hart, Johnson, Ballman, and Nelson. Johnson has picked it up, looks free throw line to Eberlin. Off to Hart on the wing right side. Tied at 39 as Corey Nelson made 2 free throws with 1.4 seconds left in regulation to tie it up. Zach Thompson's 3 hit off the front of the iron from half court. Hart with the basketball between the circles for Calhoun. They're not coming out to pressure him there. Game is tied at 39. Ballman with the basketball. Drew Ballman gets to the rim. Shot up no good. Blocked by Bell when Bell gets the board. He'll push it into the front court. Bell, Snow, Thompson, Moore, and Embley for the Trojans here in the overtime frame. Between the circles, Thompson with it.
Well, Triopia stay in love with the 3 like they were in the second half.
It's been a while since they've hit one. Embley gets a good look, doesn't try it. Goes down low to Snow. Reach around pass into Bell. Bell fakes, hands it to Thompson in the lane, and that's why you can't get in the lane much against Calhoun. There are trees down there. And Nelson and Eberlin, good luck if you're a guy like Thompson to shoot over the top of that. He just tried to, had it blocked. Rebound, though, he got it again. Out to Embley, now Bell right side. Bell tries the dribble drive, leaves it down low, Snow. Snow underneath, got to get out of the lane to Embley. Right side, Thompson turns down the 3 to Bell. Back to Thompson, 2:38 to play in overtime, tied at 39. To Moore for a 3, good from downtown.
He's got 3 threes off the bench.
Brock Moore with 9, and he's given the Trojans a 3-point lead with 2:25 to play in overtime. Johnson with the basketball finds Ballman. He's been quiet for a while. Pull up from 15 is an air ball. Rebound down to Bell. Bell with 4 boards. He'll push for the Trojans. Up by 3. Drives in. Leaves it out to Moore left side. To Embley. Moore didn't even think about shooting it there. He says, let's take some time. Smart player is Brock Moore. 2:04 to play in this overtime. 42-39. Trojans on top. They're the 1 seed. The perfect season still intact. Embley to Snow right side. Has an opportunity one-on-one against Nelson if he wants it. Instead, throws it out front to Bell. Trojans are not good from the free throw line, though. That's what got into this overtime, and Thompson will have a chance to shoot a pair as he and Travis Johnson collide near the half-court line.
Johnson will foul out of the game. And
About everybody on the floor for Calhoun's got 3 or 4 fouls other than Nelson.
Thompson to the free throw line. He'll be shooting a pair. 42-39 the score, 1:45 to go in overtime. Thompson shooting a couple.
He's missed his last 3, made his first one.
First one up is off to the right. And he kind of looks around like, what in the world am I doing?
He can make it a 2-possession game with 1 free throw, though.
And his second attempt as he dribbles it, spins it, eyes the bucket, up, rolls around, and it falls through.
He's got a
4-point game.
1:44 remaining in overtime. 43-39, Trojans on top. Corey Ballman with the basketball. Works it left side, Nelson. Going to try to go at Snow, the sophomore against the senior. Down low, through a pass, too hard for Hart. Stolen away by Bell. 19 turnovers by Calhoun.
13 in the second half.
1:20 to play in overtime. Traopia spreads the floor. Bell with the basketball out front to Moore. 1:15 to play. When will Calhoun foul? Bell is bumped by Hart, and Hart will foul out.
Hart's 5th, and Bell to the free throw line shooting a pair. He's got just 2 points on the day.
0 for 2 from the free throw line is what I've got him for.
Okay. You're the only one keeping it, so we're going to trust you. 43-39 the score, 1:12 to go in overtime. Bell shooting a couple. First one up for him is good.
This kid just has, 3 points?
But he's got 4 boards and a couple of steals. But
done a lot of things right.
That Embley boy, his defense in the second half has really turned Calhoun's offense around.
Next one up and also good.
45-39. The lead is 6 with 1:08 to play in overtime. Ballman trying to get open. They just can't get him open for a 3 and a timeout whistle for Calhoun. 1:04 to play in overtime. 45-39. Triopia on top. Back in 30 seconds.
When you or your family are feeling under the weather, you can count on Illini Express in Pittsfield. Illini Express is a walk-in clinic located on the south side of the Pittsfield Square and is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. $75 is the charge and can be billed to your insurance. Children must be at least 18 months old. Illini Express opens 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday and on major holidays 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Illini Express, a partner of Illini Community Hospital in Pittsfield.
1:04 to play in overtime. 45-39, the advantage for Triopia on top of Calhoun. Calhoun took the timeout. They have a couple remaining.
They say they're about 40 deep waiting to come in for the next game.
There's no seats, so I believe that.
Porta and Central. If you haven't made it to the gym tonight, well, we're glad you've joined us here on Central Illinois Sports. Nelson throws it in the backcourt to Corey Ballman. A minute to play in overtime. Corey Ballman with the right wing. Looks for an opening. Needs somebody to move. And he does get it to Drew Ballman out front. Drew Ballman looking for an inch. They won't give it to him. Down low to Nelson. He'll put it up. Shot no good, but he's fouled. And Nelson will shoot 2 shots with 51.5 seconds to play. Blocking foul whistled against Moore, his 4th. And Nelson to shoot 2. He was money with the end of regulation as he made 2 with 1.4 seconds left. He'll go with 51.5 seconds left in overtime as Calhoun tries to get on the board for the first time in this extra period.
Cleaning up a little perspiration under the basket.
You know, the referees, they gave it to the guy who's the oldest to clean up the sweat.
Nelson at the line, the left-handed sophomore, looking for another couple. First one's good. He's practiced these a time or two. He's got 11. Into the contest, Bacher replaces Embley for Triopia. Could make it a 4-point game with this one. Calhoun going to need Triopia to miss some free throws again, though. They're going to have a chance at this. Nelson, second, short. Rebound tip comes down to Ballman. Ballman on the baseline, jump shot good, and it's 45-42. 45 seconds remaining in overtime. And, ooh, the ball was knocked out of bounds. Calhoun thought they had it, but it will stay with Triopia. 43.9 seconds to play. Triopia and Calhoun in a battle here. Calhoun fans not happy. Neither is Ryan Grainer. Paces the sideline, and now Thompson gets it, and he is knocked from his feet.
Of course, the Triopia people want an intentional foul on that, but what else are you going to do in that situation?
Foul was whistled against Corey Ballman.
His first.
It's his first. Double bonus as Thompson will walk to the other end to shoot a pair. 43.4 seconds left in overtime. 45-42 Trojans.
8 of 16 for Triopia now.
Either one could make it a 2-possession game for Zach Thompson. The senior has 8 points. First one is good. Embley back in. Bacher sits down for Triopia. Could extend it back to 5. Could Zach Thompson? People have been good from the free throw line here lately. Thompson misses that one, though, and the rebound pulled in by Zirkelbach. He'll take the dribble into the front court. Stone Zirkelbach has picked it up to Corey Ballman. Ballman drives inside, trying to get it down low to Eberlin. He missed the runner. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Triopia basketball.
Oh, no, Calhoun ball.
Oh, okay, it'll be Calhoun ball. They did say somebody got it after Eberlin tipped it in. Down by 4, 29.2 seconds to play for the Warriors. Inbounds pass coming. Lob into Corey Ballman. Comes down, shot blocked. Rebound down to Snow. Snow is fouled with 23.5 seconds to play.
There was a lot of contact on that last shot by the Calhoun man with no call. Wow.
Then there was a lot of contact on the rebound that Snow got, too.
Yeah, but they called a foul then.
No, I realize, but 46-42 the score. Triopia with the 4-point lead. 23.5 seconds to go in overtime. Snow shooting a couple. What is he from the free throw line?
2 of 5.
His first is up, and it's good. It's a 47-42.
He's got 13. Triopia's going to survive.
Next one up and good.
23.5 seconds to play here in overtime. Zirkelbach brings it into the front court. Works it out front, Ballman. Ballman going to put it on the floor. Drives in, little floater up short. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. And a timeout called by Calhoun. Down 4 with 14 seconds to play in overtime, 48-44. A timeout here. We'll pause as well. Back with you after this.
County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
Triopia trying to run their 17th game, and it looks like they're going to hang on. 14 seconds left. They lead 48-44. They're still going to have to make free throws, though, John.
They certainly are. As you said, 48-44. It's their ball, length of the court to go. As soon as they get it in, they're going to be fouled. I've had a little trouble getting the ball in, too. Well,
how about this one? Connor Bridgewater and Brock Moore have made 5 threes tonight off the bench for their team.
Connor Bridgewater and Brock Moore have more points than Zach Thompson and Bell.
14 seconds to play. Thompson trying to get free. It is a timeout whistled.
Yeah,
the ball just
out of
deflected.
bounds.
All right, it's right underneath. Easy for you because you've got a camera there.
Here.
Snow to inbound. Looks for an opening. He will throw it in the corner. Ball is knocked around down there. Man trying to get out of it, and a foul going to be called against Nelson.
Nelson just his third. Thompson goes to the free throw line, and, you know, if you got to pick, you'd pick him or Bell every time.
Early in the game, maybe not, but recently, most definitely.
Well, anytime they're playing, I would. 11 of 20 now for the Trojans.
First one up, no good for Thompson.
He needs one to get to 10. He's missed 2, 4, 6.
It's going to be a two-possession game either way. He makes this one, makes it 49-44, 11.6 to play in overtime. Ballman brings it into the front court. He will step back, 3 on the way, air ball, out of bounds. It'll be Calhoun ball. Be Calhoun ball, 5.3 seconds left, down by 5. Underneath their own hoop.
No timeouts left either.
Goes out front to Nelson, 3 on the way. He tried to bank it in, no good. Snow with the board, and the Triopia Trojans survive and advance in this one, but not without a good battle put up by the Calhoun Warriors. 49-44, the final. Triopia with the victory. Final stats and analysis your way on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Are you searching for a bank that's a slam dunk? Get into the game today at Great Rivers Bank in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield for products with great rates and folks you will love having on your team. Find us online at greatriversbank.bank or call 217-335-2393 for all the details. Make your deposit today. It's as easy as that layup the tall kid just made. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
Well, a 49-44 win in overtime as Triopia defeats Calhoun to prevent the first upset of the tournament. But it was not easy. Triopia led 11-9 after one quarter. A comfortable 25-15 lead at the half, but only led 33-31 and scored just 6 points in the fourth quarter. Game was tied at 39, and then in the overtime frame, they outscore Calhoun 10-5 to win this game. They move to 17-0 on the season. The Trojans turned the ball over just 8 times in the contest. That's probably what kept them in the lead for most of the night. They were 15 of 46, shooting just 32.6%, 8 of 28 from 3, 28.5%, 12 of 22 from the free throw line, just shy of 55%. Led in scoring by Garrett Snow with 14 points. Zach Thompson into the night with 10. Brock Moore with 9 off the bench. Connor Bridgewater had 6 in a reserve role. Daniel Embley put in 6, and then Sean Bell with 3 for the Trojans. Calhoun had 19 turnovers in this game. They shot 16 of 44 from the floor, 36%, 3 of 15 from 3, 20%, and they were 9 of 14 from the free throw line, 64.2%. Led in scoring by Drew Ballman with 16 points. Corey Nelson had 11 in the contest to go along with, 10 rebounds. Ben Everland scored 6 points and had 10 rebounds in the ball game. 5 on the scoring side for Trevor Johnson, and Richard Hart put in 7 in the loss for the Warriors. Triopia moves to 17-0 on the season. Calhoun drops to 9-4. More action from the 97th Annual Winchester Invitational Tournament coming your way on Central Illinois Sports. What a thriller that one is. This one will be as well. Porta AC and Camp Point Central coming your way after this. We welcome you back to the coverage of the 97th Annual Winchester Invitational Boys Basketball Tournament live on Central Illinois Sports, streaming live on YouTube and also on Mixler.com. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Jack and John Hull are alongside. It is another championship bracket quarterfinal from the 97th Annual Winchester Tournament. It's the Porta AC Blue Jays taking on the Camp Point Central Panthers in the 4-5 matchup here. The winner to play Triopia on Thursday night at 8:30. The loser will play Calhoun on Friday at 5:30 in the evening. Glad you're alongside. Lots of fans moving in and out here in preparation of this contest. We'll talk more about the matchup on the pregame show following this timeout.
Press Yours on You is celebrating 13 years as your source for school spirit wear. They can personalize varsity jackets, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, duffel bags, flags, and more. Show your school pride with a bumper sticker or window decal from Press Yours on You. Visit their online store at www.pressyoursonyou.com or visit them on Facebook. Press Yours on You, 506 West Wood on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Call 593-6031.
As the year starts to come to an end and families enjoy more time indoors, Cascom realizes you need reliable internet, great television, and a reliable home phone service. So from now until the end of the year, Cascom will be offering an amazing deal on its triple play bundle services. Call today and get internet, Broadvision TV, and VoIP phone for only $99 a month for 6 full months. Call us today at 1-800-252-1799. No contracts or install fees. Some restrictions may apply.
Your local Pekin Life Insurance agent, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield, has a way to make it easy to stay ahead of rising medical costs while you are retired with a Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan. You will have access to discounts on eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, LASIK correction surgery, hearing aids, hearing exams, and more at no charge. Call your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield at 217-742-9595. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. government or the federal Medicare program. The purpose of this communication is the solicitation of insurance. Respondents will be contacted by a Pekin Life Insurance Company agent.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at deerwestergrain.com.
Well, after a thriller in the last check that quarterfinal, how about? This one looks to be a good matchup as Porta, AC Central, and Camp Point Central go head-to-head. Porta's 14-1. Central's 11-5. How did they get here? Well, Porta beat Greenfield Northwestern 56-43, and Central was a winner over North Green 52-37. The lone loss on the season for Porta came against Springfield Calvary in a 49-46 loss back on the 26th of December. They have wins on the season over, well, let's make sure we're in the right spot here. We are. Wins over South Fork Edinburgh by 50. They blew out Havana 80-51, beat Beardstown by 2. Illini centralized 7. Illini Bluff 72-55, beat Havana again 60-49 this time. Lost to Calvary by 3, beat Roanoke Benson 42-40. They won over Lutheran 62-36. Camp Point Central is 11-5 on the year. So far on the season, the Panthers lost to Western 49-33, beat Illini West 51-21, lost to Pittsfield 32-28, beat Liberty 53-48, 55-41 winners over Beardstown, 54-39 winners over Western, lost to Quincy Notre Dame 49-34, and then they've rolled off a good 5 victories in a row. Liberty, West Hancock, Monmouth Roseville, Lewiston, and Farmington before falling to Eureka 43-25, and Monmouth Roseville 36-29. They bounced back, beat Augusta Southeastern 51-34, beat North Green 52-37. They're 11-5 on the year. 2 of their 5 losses coming in the first week of the season when they were still playing football. We'll have the starting lineups. We'll take a look at the play-by-play of this contest as Camp Point Central trying to pull the first upset of this tournament. Calhoun came close. Central will give their shot next against a good Porta squad. Starting lineups, play-by-play, your way next.
Are you searching for a bank that's a slam dunk? Get into the game today at Great Rivers Bank in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield for products with great rates and folks you will love having on your team. Find us online at greatriversbank.bank or call 217-335-2393 for all the details. Make your deposit today. It's as easy as that layup the tall kid just made. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Home-cooked meals, delicious tenderloins, a complete menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper with a couple of my personal favorites, a Granny's omelet and the one they call the mess. Are you getting hungry yet? Buck and Joe's 2 in Winchester. Here's how you find Buck and Joe's 2. Drive on 106 around Winchester. Look for the parking lot full of cars and trucks. Take my advice. I know good food. When you're hungry, minutes from the Interstate 72 and home cooking with Dan Burke doing the dishes. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 5:30 to 2. Buck and Joe's in Winchester. Fellowship of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the area. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters, first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your schools. Contact us at westernilfca.org to find out more and get our contact information. Won't you join us in lifting Jesus Christ up in our schools, athletes, coaches, and communities? Go to westernilfca.org or email me at jhull@fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today. Time to be thinking about tax planning? You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233, 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and new to their staff, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Well, we're just about ready for this championship bracket quarterfinal between Camp Point Central and Porta AC Central. The visiting team will be the Camp Point Central Panthers. They're 11-5 on the season under head coach James Barnett, assisted by Tyler Wiskirken and Brandon Ryan. Their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard, he's a 5'8" senior, Jalen Vance. At another guard, the 5'11" senior Cole Williams. And at the third guard, the 5'11" senior Eric Jones. At a forward, he's a 6'3" senior, Lane Ippenson, and at the other forward is the 6'2" senior, Hayden Nyson. Nyson, Ippenson, Jones, Williams, and Vance for the Central Panthers. For the Porta AC Central Blue Jays, Nick Rathgab is their head coach, assisted by Mark Cox and Andy Bierman. They are 14-1 on this year. And their lineup looks like this. At a guard, a 6' senior, Jake Rathgab. At another guard is the 6'3" senior, Von Toyne. And at the third guard is the 6'2" junior, Gabe Carlock. At a forward, he is a 6'1" senior, Tyler Miner. And at the other four, the 6'5" junior, Mason Mueller. Mueller, Miner, Carlock, Toyne, and Rathgab for the Porta AC Blue Jays, who check in at 14-1. On the season. Tip-off of this contest on Central Illinois Sports comes your way after this.
At Country Financial, we know everyone's situation is unique, and we believe that even the biggest goals start with simple steps. So when it comes to protecting the things you love and planning for the future, don't get overwhelmed. Get started today with John Hibbert, your Country Financial agent in Camp Point, Illinois. That's John Hibbert, your Country Financial agent. Call 217-593-6819. John Hibbert, Country Financial, 217-593-6819.
Well, the Central Panthers will be in the visiting black uniforms with the gold numbers and white trim. Porta is in the home whites with the blue numbers and black trim here this evening. Not quite the crowd as we saw in the first contest, but still a pretty good crowd here on this Monday night. National championship game going on, of course.
Kind of surprised the Triope people left in the mass as they did. I thought maybe they'd want to see these two teams play.
Well,
I thought maybe they'd figure out a way to get the national championship on the big board in the gym, too, but I was wrong. It's probably illegal.
this Porta AC squad, as we talked about the other day, Nick Rathgab at the helm, they've been very, very consistent. And on the winning side of things for a while now, this Camp Point Central squad trying to make a statement win here and move on to the semifinals where they like to meet up against Triopia. There's a contrast of styles in play. Central doesn't score a lot of points. They're not flashy. They play good defense. And they do just enough to win. Mueller will jump for Porta. Niceland for Camp Point Central. As we're ready to roll here at Winchester. The tip is up and controlled by Porta. Toyne with the basketball into the front court. Dishes it out to Carlock. Carlock left wing Mueller. He's not afraid to play it out front. He'll draw Nyson. Now drives the lane. Shot blocked by Ippenson. Rebound down to the Miner. Then he's got it swiped away by Ippenson. So a board going to turn over. Vance with the basketball. Gets it to Williams, who will play the point for the Central Panthers. As Ippenson turned away Mason Mueller at the rim. Nyson works it left wing over to Williams. Top of the key, Vance. On the right wing, Jones. Free throw line hits Ippenson in the shins. Ippenson going to go at Mueller. Drives in, gets to the rim, missed the shot, and Mueller's got the board. So they both played good defense against one another. Toying with it into the front court, off of the Mueller screen. Little pick and pop here. He'll work it off on the wing right side to Mueller. Mueller backs his way in to Toying. Right back to Mueller. He'll throw a pass out front that'll be run down by Carlock as it went wide of the intended man and Minor. A minute into this first quarter, no score in the early going. Mueller to Minor left side. Little 5-out offense for Porta. Here's Minor on a pull-up shot from the free throw line, and he finds the mark. And a 2-0 advantage for Porta on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Williams with it into the front court to Nyson. Left side finds Vance. Looks down on the block to Ippinson. Wants to go up and under. Reverse layup is good. And Lane Ippinson with his first two, and the game's tied at 2 points apiece. Neither team with full court pressure to start this contest. Right side with it is Rathgeb. He'll work it on the wing to Minor. Minor off the screen from Carlock. He will now pick up the dribble, looks for an opening to Mueller out near the half-court line. See if he wants to try to go at Nyson. Kicks it out left side, Carlock. Carlock looked in the paint, wasn't open this time, off the screen from Rathgeb. Carlock off to Toyne. A good athlete here is Von Toyne. He's picked it up at the free throw line. 6 minutes to play in the quarter. Still tied at 2. Down on the block now. They get it to Carlock. Out to Rathgeb, left side, 3, too short. Rebound run down by Williams, his first for Central. Panthers will look for their first lead. Vance left side, wide open 3 is too hard. Rebound to Minor for the Blue Jays. That was about as quick of a possession as you'll ever see with Camp Point Central. Carlock has the bounce, and now a foul going to be called against Jones as he ran over the top of the screener in Rathgeb.
He ran right through him, and that'll be Jones's first and the team first against Camp Point Central. Tied at 2, 5:36 to go in the first quarter. Play ball out of bounds to Porta.
They'll look to inbound, as John told you, underneath their own hoop. It comes into Mueller left wing. Out to Carlock. Fakes now, drives into Mueller. Mueller turns and spins against Nyson. Shot no good. A rebound down to Ippinson. Quick outlet pass to Vance. Vance with a dribble into the front court. He'll drive inside against Rathgeb. Pull-up shot finds the bottom of the net. And the lead change, the first of the contest, as Central leads 4-2 with the 5:15 mark of this first quarter.
Who had that bucket?
That was Vance. Mueller fakes the 3, drives in, gets to the rim, and scores with the right hand. Mason Mueller with his first points of the night. And the game tied at 4. 5 minutes to play in this first quarter. The last one was a dandy. I don't expect this one to be anything less. Vance, top of the key, Ippinson. Hands it off to Jones. Jones with a step back 3. Back iron, no good. And the rebound to Minor for the Blue Jays. Gets it to Mueller. Mueller will take the dribble. Has picked it up. Works it out between the circles to Rathgeb. Rathgeb surveys the floor. Left side now finds Carlock. Carlock off of the screen. Will work it right side. Minor thought about the 3. Turns it down here. Works off the screen from Mueller. He'll pull up from the free throw line. He's made 2 shots now there. And a 4-0 run by Porta puts the Blue Jays back on top. 6-4, 4:20 to play in the first. Jones has the basketball right wing to Nyson out front. Left side finds Williams. Williams off the Nyson screen. Puts his head down, drives right in, and he scores with the right hand. Game tied at 6. Back and forth here. Nearly halfway home in this first period. Here's Mueller on a pull-up 3, no good. Rebound is run down by Vance for the Panthers, trying to retake the lead. Vance, right side, Ippinson, drives in. Shot up is good as he got the roll. And the third lead change of the night sees Ippinson with another basket and an 8-6 advantage for the Panthers. 3:49 to play in the first. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, here's Carlock off of the screen. Drives in, fadeaway shot, bounces, no good. Rebound, Ippinson's third. Outlet pass goes to Vance on the dribble into the front court. Little shake and bake move there. Left side to Williams. Out top, Ippinson. Turns and faces, now gets it to Vance on the wing. Looking down low to Ippinson, wants to go out and Mueller. Spins, shot it up as he falls from his feet, no good. And Mueller grabs another board, his second of the night. He'll turn and take it quickly the other way. Kicks it out left side. Minor for the tray in transition, no good. Nyson has his first rebound for the Panthers. 3:12 to play first quarter. 8-6 Central with the lead and the basketball as they'll look to slow down the pace of this one. And only one whistle so far, and so not much stoppage on the clock as this first quarter ticking down quickly. Nyson works it right side, Williams. Top of the key now, Jones. Quick pass left side, Vance. Look down at the block, ball tipped and loose on the court. It'll be stolen away by Porta. Turnover on Central is their first of this affair. 2:45 to play first quarter. Porta shooting for a tie or a lead, trailing 8-6. Von Toyne with it. Right wing Miner. Toyne's not been able to find an opening so far tonight. Miner has picked up the dribble out near the half-court line. Rapcab drives in out front to Miner. Left wing finds Carlock. Wants to have Miner come set a screen. Now drives inside, dishes it out, and it is a tipped ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Porta. That will allow subs to come in both ways. It is Long, Hughes, and Clampett for Central. On the other side into the contest will come Privia. And also in for the Blue Jays will be Blake Marr.
Saw Privia play a really good game the other day.
Marr kicks it in the corner to Toyne. Toyne trying to create. Now to Carlock out front. Finds Mueller right side. Mueller drives past Nyson. Gets in. Missed the dunk. Rebound down to Vance. Vance will drive into the front court. Doesn't have numbers. Attacks down low, and he'll be called for an offensive foul.
That'll be Vance's first, team's second. Second turnover on. 8-6 the score. Camp Point Central with the 2-point lead. 2:03 to go in the first quarter of play. Porta ball length of the court to go. We've been tied at 2, 4, and 6. Porta's been trying to tie us again at 8. They've had several chances, but haven't been able to yet.
James Barnett looking at the referee saying, Jalen Vance knocked that kid down. Have you seen him? $130 soaking wet. Carlock with it out front. Works it right side to Marr. Marr wants Carlock to come set a screen. The Panthers switch the screen. Ball goes out front now to Privia. Between the circles, way out near the half-court line is Toyne. 1:35 to play first quarter. 8-6 the lead for Central. Hughes playing the defense. Right side Mueller against Nyson. Drives in, lost his footing. Ball tipped out of bounds by Nyson. And it will be, they're going to say Mueller touched it last. A turnover on Porta, their second of the contest.
Von Toyne had Cole Williams on him first. Now he's got Long on him. His night's going to be long because those guys will be all over him all night long.
1:20 to play in the first quarter. 8-6 the advantage for Camp Point Central. Been stuck at that score for a while now. Clamp it, down low to Vance. Vance going to try to post up. Small man's game down there. Shop it up, no good over the 5'10 Marr. Rebound fought for. Toyne on the floor after it, as is Vance. And they will say that out of bounds was Toyne. Vance came in and gave him the shoulder into the back, not called. So no turnover on the play.
Toyne's hip was sitting on the baseline after he got pushed out that way.
Ippinson and Williams return to the game for Central. 1:07 to play in the first. 8-6 advantage for the Panthers. Hughes.
Down were Vance and Nyson.
Thank you, Sparky. Left side Williams.
No
A minute
problem.
to play in the first half. Out front Ippinson. Right wing over to Long. Long fakes against Marr. Now to Ippinson out front. To Clampett. Clampett just a sophomore, the left-hander. To Hughes, right side Long. 45 ticks to play in the first. Ippinson, top of the key for three. Too hard. And Mueller's got another board, his third. Gets it to Toyne with 37 seconds to play. Toyne out top, Mueller. Fakes, gets past Ippinson. Ball knocked loose, though, on the court after it. And a jump ball. It'll be Central ball on the turnover by Porta. Their fourth of the quarter. And Central will have a chance to extend their lead with 31 seconds to play. Leading 8-6.
They're letting them play, and the Panthers like that.
Been 8-6 for an eternity.
Another score that really favors Central style of play right here. Williams walks it across. Charles Toyne in the man-to-man. Has with the left-hand dribble with 20 seconds. Gets it to Clampett. Right back to Williams with 15 seconds. He's drawing a 5 count, trying to get it free. Does so just enough to stop the count. To Clampett quickly to Long. Back to Williams with 8. Looking free throw line, Ippinson to Clampett. Shot up no good. Foul though, and he'll shoot 2 shots. Looked like Clampett was trying to pass it off at the last moment. But drew the foul, and he'll shoot 2.
That'll go against Mueller. That'll be his first. And the team first against Porta. And Clampett to the free throw line, shooting 2. 8-6 to score, Camp Point Central. With the lead, 5 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Clampett's first is up, and it's good. Give him a point. Makes it a 9-6 3-point lead, biggest of the day.
Peyton Clampett, 5'9" sophomore. So play quite a bit early in the season.
Clampett second up, no good.
Rebound down to Privia to Toyne. Toyne into the front court. He'll shoot a little runner up. No good at the buzzer, and an offensive foul called on Toyne. No basket. Offensive foul on Toyne will be his first as the buzzer sounds. And after a quarter, it's Central 9, 6 for Porta. Back with second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Geared Up is your local choice for custom apparel and awards. No matter the season, sport, or event, we've got the gear to make it a success. Ask us about our fundraising program, available to all schools, businesses, and community organizations. Check us out online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up, custom apparel, and awards.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
It'll be Porta's ball. They trail 9-6 to the Panthers. Panthers 4 of 12, 33%, 0 of 4 from the arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Porta 3 of 9, 0 of 2. Haven't shot a free throw.
Porta will have the basketball. Privia, check that, that's not Privia. That is Braden Pettit, the 6'1 sophomore into the game. He's out there along with Privia. Carlock, Marr, and the fifth man is Mueller. Left wing, Carlock, free throw line to Mueller. Turns and faces against Ippenson, wants to pull it out front. Bounce pass on a tough one to his teammate that time in Carlock. To Marr, back to Carlock, left wing. Dishes into the corner to Mueller. Mueller on a pull-up from 15 is an air ball. Rebound down to Central. As coming down with the board is Hayden Dyson, his second of the contest. Into the front court, Williams. 9-6 Panthers with the advantage in the basketball. Williams, Vance, Nyson, Ippenson, and Jones for Camp Point Central. Ippenson puts his head down, drives inside, out of a double team, finds Nyson. Knifes the lane, shot up no good.
Oh.
They'll call a
offensive foul.
It was an offensive block, actually.
Okay.
I have never seen a call like it. What did he call?
I guess it was a blocking foul.
He put his hand behind his head.
It was the offensive block, so it was actually a defensive block.
That was weird.
So Nyson's going to go to the free throw line. The foul was called on, let's see, that'll be Braden Pettit. That's his first, team third, and Nyson to the free throw line shooting a couple. 9-6 to score, 7-12 to go in the first half of play. Central with the lead. First one up for Nyson rolls off no good.
Just striking a pose, baby. Striking a pose. Ease the tension. 7-12 to play in the half. 9-6 advantage for Central. Nyson missed the first. Second one on the way by the senior is also off the mark. His free throw shooting's not been good this year. Rebound to Toyne. Toyne to push it into the front court. He's yet to score. Actually, yet to take a shot in this game is Von Toyne. Works it out to Privia. Privia will take the dribble. Looks for Toyne on the right side. 9-6 lead for Central. And low scoring affair here. Toyne spins. Double team comes his way. Works out of it to Carlock. No Mueller on the floor right now for Porta AC Central as he's taking a little bit of a breather here. Bounce pass right wing goes to Minor. Minor surveys the floor, works off of the screen. 6:39 left in the half. Just 6 points for the Blue Jays. Not forcing much up there, though, is Porta. Trying to be patient, giving them what the Central defense gets them. Minor, free throw line. They've given him that shot 3 times, and he's 3 for 3 from that spot.
Makes it 9-8.
9-8 with 6:18 to play in the second. Vance looks in the post to Ippenson. He draws the smaller man there. Shot up no good. Rebound pulled in by Pettit. Off to Toyne. Toyne a pass to Minor. Drives on the baseline. Goes up and is called for a foul as one of the Panthers. And Minor will shoot 2. I think Ippenson might be the guilty party here. And it is Lane Ippenson's first. Team foul number 3 on Camp Point Central.
Minor to the free throw line shooting a pair. He could give us our, third lead change, Jack, or fourth? He could make them both. First one up and good for Minor.
It would be our fourth.
Tied at 9. We've been tied at 2, 4, 6, and 9 now.
Mueller's back into the game as Privia takes a chair for Porta.
6:01 to go in the first half of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Next one up no good, so we'll stay tied.
Dyson grabs his third board. 9-all, just under 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Near the sideline, Jones gets it to Nyson, right back to Williams. Williams will throw it across the top to Vance. Left side, Jones. Jones to Williams between the circles. Tries the drive in, poked away from behind. Vance grabs it in the corner. Patient with it. Out front, Nyson. Nobody guarding him very tightly, so he'll just hold the ball. Hand it off to Williams, who's cat quick. 5:28 to play in the second. 9-9 score here. It was a 9-6 lead for Central at the end of the first, so they've not scored in nearly 3 minutes of this second quarter. Free throw line, Vance. Fakes now, drives in, gets caught down low to Nyson. Quick pass, Jones left side. Baseline, Ippenson. Throws it all the way across to Vance. Catches, launches, three, won't roll. Nyson with the rebound, put back, and one as he's fouled by Minor.
That foul will be Minor's first. Team fourth. It will be an 11-9 lead for Central. No lead change there. Central held the last lead. Nyson to the free throw line, shooting one.
He's 0 of 2 from there.
He's got, 2 points now on the night. First one up and no good. Rebound comes down to Mueller.
He has missed every one wide right.
You'd think he'd move over, wouldn't you?
11-9 Central, 4:55 to play in the second quarter. Toying with it one-on-one against Williams. Works it out front to Pettit. Now Mueller to Toyne. Looks top of the key, Carlock. Carlock will try the drive, denied there. Back out to Pettit. Panthers are very, very good defensively, giving up just about shy of 38 points a game coming into this one. Mueller throws a pass down low, threads the needle, finds Carlock, hangs in the air, gets it to go, and is fouled. Carlock to shoot the and one. This game's tied at 11 with 4:30 to play in the second quarter. Official says count the basket. Jalen Vance whistled for the foul.
That'll be his second. He was also called for an offensive foul.
So Long will check in. Vance takes a chair. And a chance to give us lead change number 4 in the contest is Carlock with the and one.
11 all, 4:30 to go in the first half of play. Carlock's shot is up and good, and it's a 12-11 Porter lead.
Blue Jays on top by a point. 4:25 to play in the second quarter. Central passes the ball to Jones on the right side. Out front, Nyson works it to Long, left wing. Long has picked up the dribble after one bounce. Between the circles, it goes to Ippenson. Right side, Williams. Williams looks in the paint. Now to Nyson out top for a three. No good. Rebound to Mueller, his fourth. He'll work the outlet pass quickly to Toyne. Into the front court left side. Lining up the three is Pettit, and he knocks it down. Braden Pettit, the 6'1 sophomore with the tray. And the lead is 4 for Porta, 15-11, their largest of the contest, just under 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. As the Blue Jays have come out here in the second quarter, a little more on fire from the field. They've had 9 points already in the quarter compared to just 6 the entire first. Here's Williams, spins, dishes right side, Long for the three, and the answer no good. Rebound tipped around, nice and fighting for it, as is Jones and Mueller, tied up at OB Central ball.
There was, 6 guys on the floor, 7 guys on the floor going after that one, Charlie?
Yep, a lot of good hustle, clamping into the game. Jones sits down. It should be Central basketball. Porta got it to start the quarter because of the tie-up near the end of the first.
Yeah.
When Central got it. 3:32 to play in the second. 15-11 Porta, the lead. Central will have the ball underneath. Trash Queen, our proud sponsor of the scoreboard. For all of your residential trash pickup needs in Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties, 217-320-4320.
Mueller's done a good job on Ippenson so far. Really playing good D.
It's a good matchup there. Mueller has 2 points. Ippenson has 4. They both have blocked their shots a couple of times, both with several rebounds. Ippenson gets it down low. Quickly into Nyson. Nice find, and Nyson scores. Another 2. He's got 4 and cuts the Porta lead to 2. 15-13, 3:19 to play in the second. Those two have been playing varsity basketball together for a while now, have Ippenson and Nyson. Pettit, right side, Minor. Out top to Carlock. Takes a single bounce, goes back to Pettit, who had 3 a moment ago. To Toyne, back to Pettit. To Toyne on the wing right side. 3 minutes to play second quarter. Off of the screen. Pulls up for a 3, does Toyne. No good, but he's fouled, and he will shoot 3 shots.
They're going to give that into Williams, I do believe. His first.
Team fifth.
James Barnett asking about a possibility of a moving screen on that offensive possession.
Twain shooting 3 free throws. 15-13 the score. Porter with the lead. 2:55 to go in the first half of play. Twain's first is up and good. Give him
first,
a point.
Yep, first point of the night for Vaughn.
Second one's up, and it's good.
Looks like a kid that could stand there all day and make free throws, doesn't he? Here's Hughes into the game. He will replace Ippinson. 2:55 to play in the second.
Got fouled shooting at 3 in their first game and made all 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken, also. So Twain's third is up, been good. Makes it 18-13, 5-point lead, which I believe is their biggest, is it not?
It is their largest advantage of the evening. 2:49 to play in the second, a 5-point lead. Hughes with it right side, quickly to Williams. Gets it into Nyson, bumped and fouled by Pettit.
That'll be Pettit's second. Team fifth. It'll be a ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Central.
Into the contest, Rathgau will return. Pettit will take a chair. Gave his team some good minutes to Pettit.
Pettit was kind of exasperated that he got the foul call there. He was like,
I think he was just frustrated more than anything. Hughes to throw it in. Needs some movement here. Close to 5. Just throws it up for grabs, and it's turned over. Stolen away by Carlock. Carlock with the larceny. Layup at the other end is good. Makes it 20-13. Lead out to 7 for Porta. 2:35 to play in the half. Hughes says, Clampett literally the only guy that moved on the inbounds. Hughes says, well, what are we doing here? He's going to post up now. Shot up, no good. Rebound down to Mueller. Into the front court with it is Carlock. Dribble drive inside. Spin move to the rim. Counted, and he's fouled. What a nice move by Carlock. He could give his team a double-digit lead with 2:19 to play in the half with this and one opportunity as the foul is whistled against Hughes, his first. And that's the fifth, call it sixth team foul, and a timeout by Central. We'll pause as well. 2:19 to play in the half, 22-13. Porta on top. Back in a minute.
All of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
2:19 to play in the second quarter. 22-13 is the lead for Porta, and Carlock at the free throw line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play and give his team their first double-digit lead of the night.
Carlock's got 7.
7 of his team's 22. 22-13 the score. 2:19 to go. The first half of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
They've all come in this quarter, too. He was quiet in the first.
Well, Porta only had 6 points as a team. Now they have 23. 17 points already in this quarter.
Carlock with 8.
That is uncharacteristic of Central's defense, and you have to credit a lot of that to the way Porta is playing on the offensive side. Vance to Nyson, right wing Williams. Looks out top to Long. 3-ball, good look is no good, and the three-point shooting woes for Central continue. Left side, that's Rathgab. Out to Mueller for a 3, no good. Rebound to Long. He'll push into the front court. Pushes ahead to Vance. Vance for the 3 off the dribble, off the mark. Central is 0 for the three-point line, 0 for 9 from 3. And 9 of 21 of their shots have been three-pointers. Here's a drive by Mueller. Down low, good find into the man, Pravia, who rises and scores. 25-13. The lead just keeps building for Porta. The game was tied at 11 at one point, so a 14-2 run. Here's Long. Kicks it out in front, Nyson. Over on the wing to Vance.
I believe it was even 11-9 Central at one point.
Could be. Here's Williams for a 3, no good. 0 for 10 from the stripe. Rebound fought for, and Toyne will come out of there with it near the half-court line. Takes it into the front court to Mueller. Mueller kicks it out. Toyne with 1:05 to play in the half. Down on the block to Mueller. Around the man, shot no good. Fouled, though, by Ippinson, it appears. And Mueller to the free throw line with 1:01 to play in the half.
That'll be Ippetson's second. Team seventh. Mueller to the free throw line, shooting 2. 25-13 the score. Porta with the lead, 1 minute and 1 second to go in the first half of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Mueller shooting a pair. First one up for him is good. Give him 3.
7 of 8 from the free throw line.
Porta is imposing their will in the second quarter here. 20-4, they've outscored Central.
Doubled them up now, 26-13. And second up and good by Mueller.
27-13 with a minute to play in the half. Williams with the basketball, hands it off to Long. Vance, in the corner it goes to Williams. He has the dribble go wide and has to run it down out front. 45 seconds to play in the second quarter, and Porta has really locked in defensively too. Playing very, very well in the second quarter are the Blue Jays. Williams down low, Ippinson going to spin in against Mueller. Shot up good by Ippinson. He took it right to the hole that time, makes it 27-15. He's got 6 of his team's points tonight. They're going to need a lot more in the second half. They need to stop here, does Central. 20 seconds to play, down by a dozen. Rathgab with the ball, free throw line, finds Privia. Drives in, bounce pass down low. It's stolen away. Turnover on Porta, their 6th. Why were they in such a big hurry? 10 seconds to play. Williams with the basketball. Free throw line, Ippinson. Turns and faces. Drives in. Left-hand layup good for Ippinson. And Toyne's inbounds pass shot is off the back iron. No good. I think they would have counted it. And Central gets 4 quick points and cut it to a 10-point game. 27-17 as we head to halftime. Halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
Systems builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. When you or your family are feeling under the weather, you can count on Illini Express in Pittsfield. Illini Express is a walk-in clinic located on the south side of the Pittsfield Square and is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. $75 is the charge and can be billed to your insurance. Children must be at least 18 months old. Illini Express open 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday, and on major holidays 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Illini Express, a partner of Illini Community Hospital in Pittsfield.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Welcome back at halftime. A 27-17 advantage for Porta. AC Central as they're on top of Camp Point Central at the halftime break. It was a 9-6 Central lead after one quarter, and Porta outscored the Panthers 21-8 in the second quarter, and that was with 4 quick points at the end by the Panthers. 6 turnovers for Porta AC, 3 for Central in the first half. This game has featured 4 lead changes. Also 5 ties as we were knotted at 2, 4, 6, 9, and 11. Central led by as many as, Jack, 3 in the first half? And the Blue Jays have led by as many as 14 in the first half of play. Fouling situation looks like this for Porta. 5 team fouls, a single foul on Minor, Toyne, and Mueller, and then 2 fouls on Braden Pettit. For Central, they were whistled for 7 team fouls, 2 on Jalen Vance, also Lane Ippinson with 2 fouls, and then a single foul on Hughes, Jones, and Williams in the first half of play. 27-17, the lead for Porta at the halftime break. Jack's back with the rest of your halftime stats after this.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC. Plum Creek Golf Course welcomes you to the Winchester Tournament. Book your wedding receptions, family or class reunions, or your next party under our brand new pavilion behind T-Box number 1. New members sign up now for $375 for the season. Best greens around, a clubhouse with new ideas every week. Call Sean at 217-742-9018. Plum Creek Golf Course, your choice to play around. Again, call Sean at 217-742-9018.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
27-17, Porter with the lead at halftime. They're the 4th-rated team, Panthers 5th-rated team. Panthers are 8 of 24, 33%, 0 of 10 from the arc, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Porter 9 of 19 in the first half, shooting 42%, 1 of 6 from the arc, 17%, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line. There's the difference, 89%. Central led by Lane Ippenson with 8 points and 3 rebounds. Hayden Eisen with 4 points. 2 points for Cole Williams, a single point for Peyton Clampett, and 2 points for Jalen Vance in the first half of the ballgame. 8 points for Gabe Carlock all in the second quarter. Mason Mueller had 4 that came in the second quarter. Von Toyn with a 3 in the second quarter. Pettit had 3. Tyler Miner, who had 6 in the first quarter, had 7 in the first half and 2 for Cade Privian. It is a 27-17 lead for Porta over the Central Panthers, and we're back with more on the halftime show after these.
Are you searching for a bank that's a slam dunk? Get into the game today at Great Rivers Bank in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield for products with great rates and folks you will love having on your team. Find us online at greatriversbank.bank or call 217-335-2393 for all the details. Make your deposit today. It's as easy as that layup the tall kid just made. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Press Yours On You is celebrating 13 years as your source for school spirit wear. They can personalize varsity jackets, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, duffel bags, flags, and more. Show your school pride with a bumper sticker or window decal from Press Yours On You. Visit their online store at www.pressyoursonu.com or visit them on Facebook. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Call 593-6031.
As the year starts to come to an end and families enjoy more time indoors, Cascom realizes you need reliable internet, great television, and a reliable home phone service. So from now until the end of the year, Cascom will be offering an amazing deal on its triple play bundle services. Call today and get internet, Broadvision TV, and VoIP phone for only $99 a month for 6 full months. Call us today at 1-800-252-1799. No contracts or install fees. Some restrictions may apply.
Your local Pekin Life Insurance agent, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield, has a way to make it easy to stay ahead of rising medical costs while you are retired with a Medicare supplement insurance plan. You will have access to discounts on eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, LASIK correction surgery, hearing aids, hearing exams, and more at no charge. Call your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey of BMP Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield at 217-742-9595. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. government or the federal Medicare program. The purpose of this communication is the solicitation of insurance. Respondents will be contacted by a Pekin Life Insurance Company agent.
Well, it's a 27-17 halftime lead for Porta AC Central over Camp Point Central here. Winner gets Triopia at 8:30 on Thursday. The loser drops into the 5th and 6th place bracket, where they'll play Calhoun at 5:30 on Friday night. So either way, somebody is going to have a tough game in their next contest between these two teams, because we saw Calhoun and Triopia battle it out to overtime. 49-44, Triopia stayed undefeated and avoided the first upset of the tournament. The first quarter really was Central's style of play. The second quarter, much more the style Porta wants to play. Who can set the pace in the second half? Well, that's yet to be seen. Porta AC will have the basketball first in this second half of play. Really impressed by their ability to score in a number of different ways, and Gabe Carlock was the main man for them with 8 points, and Tyler Miner put in 7. Porta up by 10, and Von Toyne's only scored 3 points. I think Coach Rathgab would tell you he'd take that just about any day of the week. Rathgab, Toyne, Mueller, Carlock, and Miner for Porta. Central counters with Ippinson, Williams, Jones. Nyson and Vance. The Panthers, as Jack told you, 0 of 10 from 3 in the first half. They're going to have to hit some of those if they're going to crawl back into this one. We're back to play-by-play action now, as Porta will have the basketball to start the second half. Rathgab with it as the Panthers play a 2-3 zone. Toyne, lob pass down to Mueller, gets free and scores on the reverse layup. Mueller with another 2. He's got 6 in the ball game. 29-17, 12-point lead. They've led by as many as 14 in the first half. 7:37 to play in the third. Nyson swings it left side to Vance. Down on the block, Ippinson. Out top, Jones. Jones looks for an opening, finds Vance left side. One dribble to Nyson, top of the key. Looks for the back door, and it's stolen away by Mueller. Stepped into the passing lane. He'll take it into the front court. Bounce pass down to Toyne, who rises, shoots, and scores. And is fouled by Ippinson, who will pick up his third with 7:18 to play in the third.
Ippinson's third, team first of the second half. 31-17, 14-point lead now for Porta. And to the free throw line goes
Toyne.
Von Toyne. He's got 5. He makes his shot now.
And he is 4 for 4 from the free throw line now. Vance in trouble in the backcourt. He's tied up by Mueller, and the ball will stay with Central. Vance was in a double team between Carlock and Mueller, and he was in a lot of trouble there.
First quarter, Panthers defense really held up. Second quarter, I'll tell you what, Mueller's done the job underneath.
Williams out front, Nyson left side over to Vance. Going to bounce it down low, and they'll call a kick against Porta. Ball out of bounds for Central underneath. 7:05 to play in the third. Panthers to trigger it in, look for an opening. They will get the ball thrown away. Nobody touched it. That's a turnover.
5 turnovers now on the Panthers, 2 in the start of the second half. Haven't played a minute yet.
And the natives are restless for Central. 6:58 to play in the third. Skip pass right side, Carlock. Long over the top again to Rathgab. They're trying to move it around the zone. To Miner at the free throw line. Hands poking at it. Drives into the lane. Right side. Good look. Carlock. 3 ball on the way. No good. Jones with the board for the Panthers.
I'd have went right at Ippinson if I'd been Porta.
Into the front court. Williams with the basketball. Hands it off to Jones. Out front Ippinson. Swings it to Vance on the left wing. Gets the screen from Ippinson. Vance shoots a 3. Good. Central's first 3 of the contest. Makes it a 32-20 game as Vance has 5. 6:23 remaining in the third, and the Trash Queen scoreboard still a 12-point Porta lead. Left wing Carlock off to Toyne. Toyne a single bounce out front, gets it to Carlock. To Toyne, baseline Mueller. at the short corner. He backs it out behind the three-point arc on the pass to Toyne, right through his hands and out of bounds. And an unforced turnover by Porta, their 7th turnover of the contest, first of the second half.
Panthers got a lot of work to do, but you don't want to give them chances like that.
Williams will bring it into the front court. Works it to Vance with Rathgab really guarding him hard. Williams gets it back, throws it in the corner to Vance. Out front, Ippenson, wide open three, too hard. Rebound tipped and secured by Minor to Rathgab into the front court. Carlock. Ippenson's got to be careful. Nearly fouled him there, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Ippenson. He's playing with 3 fouls and still being pretty aggressive out there.
Minor's got 5 boards and 7 points. Last game we saw him, he was in foul trouble the whole game.
5:39 to play, third quarter. Here's Toyne, wide open three, right side is good. Toyne with the tray. Flops after the shot, not called a foul, and it's 35-20. Tying the largest lead of the contest, this 15-point bulge with 5:25 to play in the third. Nyson with the basketball. Central not a quick scoring team, and not only that, but they've almost given up their average points, given up in a game with 5:15 left in the third quarter. Vance, top of the key, Nyson. Left side, Williams. Bounces on the block to Ippenson. Spins, shoots, scores, and one.
He's got 10. He's a good player, but you can't fall that far behind if you're a team like the Panthers.
Ippenson will shoot the extra one here. It's 5:07 to play, trying to cut it to a 12-point game.
He makes it. Cuts it back down to a 12-point game, 35-23.
Out top, Rathgab with the basketball. Central has stayed in the zone for the first 3 minutes. They get it to Toyne, right side three. Same shot, missed it this time. Rebound loose, and Jones will shovel it out to Vance. Vance has a man trailing. He will pull it out top to Ippenson. Ippenson drives and has it poked away by Toyne. Toyne with the steal. Takes it into the front court, all the way to the rim and scores. Toyne's got 11. 37-23 Porta, 4:35 left in the third. Lots of good advice from the stands. Right side, Jones. Get it together and get with it. Just put the blockers in. Here is Vance, little fancy dribble. Leaves it off to Ippenson. Reverse layup, no good. Foul again. Back to the stripe.
I knew we forgot something.
That's going to go against Mueller. That'll be his second. First foul, the second half on, second on Porta in the half. Ippenson with, should be 11 points.
That it is, and 3 fouls.
37-23 the score. 4:20 to go in the third quarter play. First one up is no good.
2 of 6 for the Panthers from the free throw line. 9 of 10 for Porta.
Into the game for Porta is Pettit and who, Charlie? Who else came in?
Pettit's the only change.
Okay.
Also coming in is Long for Central.
There we go. Ippenson misses them both.
Rebound down to Nyson. His shot is blocked. And then a foul as Minor got the board. Fouled by Nyson, it appears.
Yep.
His first.
Here comes Hughes in. Ippenson will take a chair.
Ball out of bounds, length of the court to go.
Porta up by 14 with 4:15 to play in the third. They are the 4 seed in this tournament. 14-1 and seeded 4th. Must mean the 3 above you are pretty good. And they are. Toyne with the basketball. Left side, Pettit. 3 ball on the way. No good as he let it fly. Long with the rebound for Central. He'll take it into the front court on the dribble. Bounces off of a man. Throws it out front, Williams. Williams to long right side with Toyne guarding him. Nyson to Vance on the left wing. Vance is patient with the ball to Hughes out top for a 3. It's no good as it rattled in and out, just wouldn't fall. Rebound down to Minor. Quick way into the front court, pushes it to Pettit. Back to Minor. Pass over the top left side. Toyne fakes now, drives, lost it on the way in, and it's stolen away by Long. Into the front court comes Williams with the basketball to Long out front. Central down by 14 points, and they're just, 1 of 12 from 3?
1 of 13.
But who's counting? Williams.
I am.
To Long. 3:11 to play in the third. Panthers looking for a good possession here, getting some points on the board. No Ippenson in there right now offensively. Out front, Nyson. Right wing over to Williams. To Hughes. Left side now, Long. They can't get him open sometime on this possession. Left side, Williams on the wing. Good defense by Porter. Williams drives in against Mueller, tries to draw contact, not called, and the rebound down to Mueller. He'll take it into the front court now. Nobody stopped the ball yet. Miner now gets it on the kick out. To Toyne, 2:35 to play in the third. A 14-point lead in the basketball for Porter. Carlock with the basketball. Left side, Pettit. Ball tipped and Miner secures. Baseline to Mueller. Miner. Out top, Carlock in the corner. It goes to Toyne. Down low, ball knocked away by Long, and they'll call a foul on Bryce Long as he was trying to front the post in Mason Mueller.
Long's first, team third. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket for Porta.
Underneath their own hoop. Ball comes into Carlock. Out top, Miner. Quickly around Toyne. Down to Pettit. Power dribble. Tries to spin in. Meets Hughes. Left side, kicks it back out to Toyne. Free throw line of the paint. Ball stolen away. Into the front court with it is Vance. All alone. Shot up no good, but they'll call a foul on the floor. It'll be out underneath for Central at the 2:05 mark of this third quarter. Foul on Carlock. He's whistled for his first. It's the third team foul of the half by Porta. 2:05 to play in this third quarter. They are on top 37-23. Inbounds pass is a dangerous one. Long is able to get it to Vance. Vance to Hughes out front with Mueller guarding him. Right side Long. Long drives, kicks to Vance. Three ball on the way, no good. Rebound tip secured by Pettit. Into the front court, Toyne. Dribbles against Vance. They kind of bounce off of one another. Right side near the sideline, Carlock drives baseline and is fouled by Nyson.
He'll pick up his second, fourth team foul.
Ball out of bounds along the line underneath there.
Well, I'll tell you what, fifth and sixth place semifinal game. Calhoun and the loser of this one. Pretty good basketball teams.
Well, it's supposed to be. Inbounds pass, Mueller. Shot up no good, foul by Long.
Be Long's second in about 30 seconds in the second of the game. Fifth team foul. Mueller to the free throw line, shooting a couple. 37-23 the score. Port AC with the lead. 1:37 to go in the third quarter of play. First one up for Mueller is good. Give him 7. I have no idea what you're trying to tell me there.
He's 3 of 3, John.
Okay. Mueller's second is way off. It did not hit the rim.
That's not the first time you had no idea what I was saying. Remember the other day when he went to sleep on me?
Well, yeah, except you were, today, so I have no idea what you were doing. You weren't speaking verbally. And I haven't gotten telekinesis back yet, so.
Speaking verbally.
Telekinesis mentioned on the broadcast for the first time. 1:20 to play in the third. And the Panthers turn the ball over. Stolen away by Pettit. To Toyne in the front court. He'll work it right side. Mueller. Little fadeaway J on the baseline. No good. Long couldn't secure the board. The Blue Jays will have another chance. Rathgab in the corner to Mueller. A minute to play in the third. Up 38-23. This is their largest lead of the night, trying to add. Toyne snakes in. Lost it on the way up. Ball loose on the court. Bodies all over the floor after it. Coming out of the scrum is Rathgab, and a timeout whistled for his father, Nick Rathgab. 51.7 seconds to play in the third. 38-23 advantage for the Blue Jays. Back in 30 seconds.
Dear Wester Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
51.7 seconds to play, third quarter. 38-23 the lead for Porta. Their coach Nick Rathgab took the timeout. There's some bodies on the floor. Fighting for the ball. They got the possession, and he said, let's make sure we keep it here and run a good set. Inbounds comes to Mueller. Pettit, Rathgab. They try the lob into Mueller. It is tipped, but he gets a back shot blocked now by Ippenson, who's back into the game, and the rebound to Vance. 40 seconds to play in the third. Central's down 15. Jones, 3. Good look. Won't fall. Rebound into the hands of Privia. And Porta on the attack with 30 seconds to play in the third. Porta has figured out that you've got to make Central beat you from the outside. Some games they'll really hit, but they have not for a while. Rathgab with it. As the Panthers look to try to get a stop, Porta trying to get a 2-for-1 opportunity. They'll get the ball to start the final quarter. Rathgab with it with 5. Looks left side to Von Toyne. Down low, ball tipped, and it's loose, and that's the way it'll be as the third quarter comes to an end. 38-23 advantage for Porta over Camp Point Central after 3 quarters. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Home-cooked meals, delicious tenderloins, a complete menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper with a couple of my personal favorites, a Granny's omelet and the one they call the mess. Are you getting hungry yet? Buck and Joe's 2 in Winchester. Here's how you find Buck and Joe's 2. Drive on 106 around Winchester. Look for the parking lot full of cars and trucks. Take my advice. I know good food. When you're hungry, minutes from the Interstate 72 and home cooking with Dan Burke doing the dishes. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 5:30 to 2. Buck and Joe's in Winchester.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233, 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and new to their staff, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Well, the Panthers trail 38-23. They are 10 of 32 from the field, so they're shooting at about a 29%. 1 of 15 from the arc, barely enough to get any percentage. 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Porta 13 of 28, shooting 46%. 2 of 10 from the arc. 10 of 12 from the free throw line. It's Porta's basketball, fourth quarter action.
Blue Jays a 15-point lead and the possession here. Mueller out there along with Rathgab, Pettit, Privia, and the fifth man is Carlock. Free throw line Privia to Rathgab. Carlock gets it in the corner right side. Free throw line, nice bounce pass down low. Privia finds Mueller, who lays it up and in. And the lead is 17, largest of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard, 40-23 Porta. Panthers on the attack the other way. Down low, they'll throw a pass, and the ball is kicked by Porta. Lots of bodies on the floor down here. Big collision between Pettit and Nyson. They'll wipe some perspiration up here. 7:33 to play.
Using the Brad Hamilton towel, I see.
They're talking to Nyson about something.
While they're cleaning up perspiration.
Inbounds pass comes to Jones, to Vance. Ippenson gets it down low, turns and faces, going to try to put on a move. Turnaround shot good. Nice right-hand shot by Ippenson. He's got 13. But that only cuts it down to a 15-point game with 7:19 to play. Here's the sideline right side, Carlock to Privia. Bounces baseline to Mueller. Give and go right back to Privia. Missed the left-handed shot. And the rebound down to the Panthers, into the front court Vance. He'll try the screen and roll play. He pulls up for a shot, rattles in and out, won't go. Rebound to Privia for Porta. Pushes it ahead to Carlock. Carlock with a pull-up just inside the arc. It's way off the mark, and Ippenson grabs the board, his fifth. Central's Williams into the front court. Hands it to Jones right side. Out top, Ippenson over to Vance on the left wing. Off the screen from Ippenson. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound again to Privia. He'll work it over to Carlock. Dribble drive into the front court, and a blocking foul going to be called on Nyson, and one as that shot went through.
His third.
Team 7th. Or is it just 6, Jack?
6, I believe.
6, okay. Carlock to the free throw line, shooting 1. 42-25 the score, 6:33 to go in the game. And
Carlock's got
Port
10.
AC with the lead. Carlock with 10 points.
Hey, Hannah Kremley of Carrollton has 31 points in 3 quarters tonight, and she's just 22 away from 1,500 in her career, the senior for the Carrollton Lady Hawks.
Very impressive. Mueller heads to the locker room there. He heads off. Shot up by Carlock is good, makes it 43, 25, 6:33 to go.
Hadn't seen
Sure
anything
what's
happen.
going on there, yeah.
18-point lead, 6:27 to play. Dyson with the basketball, right side Jones. Jones will throw a pass. It's stolen away by Toyne. Toyne will push it into the front court, drives inside, and a block call against Ippenson. Toyne to shoot 2.
That'll be Ippenson's 4th, team 7th. 43-25 the score, 6:18 to go in the game. Port AC with the lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Toyne's 5 for 5 from the free throw line.
He's got 11 points. First one up for Von Toyne is good. Make him 6 for 6. Makes it 44-25. And
Second by
second
Toyne.
is up and good.
45-25 with 6:15 remaining. There's good advice. Make good passes. Here's a ball tipped and on the floor, tied up. It'll stay with Central. Gosh, I wish I could identify who's giving that superb advice. 6:07 to play.
Make good passes. There have been a lot of good advice in the gym tonight.
Good passes. Hit some shots. Don't turn it over. Ippenson. Shot up no good. 2 shots. Foul against the Blue Jays.
Mar, I believe.
No, it's not Mar.
It's not Mar.
Privia.
Okay, Privia. All I saw was him go like this, and I went, I don't think he's in the game, but okay. Ippenson to the free throw line. First one up for him is good.
14 for Lane tonight.
Hey, here comes Mar into the game. He's going to sit down and pet it.
He
Also-
got a foul before he was even in the game, see?
Mueller returns, and he replaces Rathgab.
Makes it 45-26, 6:02 to go. Ippenson's second is up, and it falls off no good.
Nyson gets the rebound. His putback won't go. Rebound down to Porta. Toyne with the ball.
Toyne kind of pushed off a little bit there to get around the man, and
Here's Carlock in the corner. 45-26 Porta.
Somebody's kidding somebody. I don't know what they mean.
5:40 to play. On the Trash Queen scoreboard. Nobody's guarding Carlock. He says, okay, I'll drive in. And he gets called for an offensive foul.
That has to be the worst
Carlock's
offensive foul I've ever seen in my life.
Carlock second, team 5th, and
Can't be the worst.
how many turnovers now for Port AC, Jack?
That would be 11. The C's
Okay.
were open. The C's had parted. He goes through the middle, nice, and takes one step, and Carlock just runs right into him.
Offensive foul.
Obviously, Nyson's a really good actor.
5:35 remaining. 45-26 Porta. Left side, Vance gets it behind the arc. Puts it on the floor a couple of times, trying to get free from the defender and Mar, who's really stuck on him like glue. They bounce it on the baseline. Ippenson turns and faces against Mueller. Mueller stays on his feet. Ippenson goes at the rim. No good. Rebound down to Mueller. Good defense by Mason Mueller, the junior.
7 points, or 7 rebounds, and 9 points tonight for Mason.
And really good defense underneath. Carlock has an open man down low. Shot put up, no good by Mar. Rebound pulled in by Ippenson. To Long, into the front court, Vance. Vance is going to try the little stutter step dribble inside. He pulls up for a shot that's blocked by Privia. Privia gets the board, and he's fouled by Vance.
Vance is third, team 8th. 45-26 the score. 4:43 to go in the ball game. Porta with the
1-1.
lead. 1-1 for Privia. Oh. I've got my buttons backwards. Sorry about that.
But how's Mar doing, John?
Hey, like I said, all I knew was that the man held up a 3. First one up and good by Privia. Makes it 46-26, 20-point game. Mars at least in the game now, right? No, he was. He's gone again.
15 of 17 from the free throw line, make him 16 of 18. How about
probably
that?
makes them both give him 4.
Pretty impressive.
Two teams from the last game. I want to take note on that one.
Pretty impressive free throw shooting.
Yeah, if it comes down to that in the
semis.
In the next game, yeah.
Somebody will have to be better than they were. Long with it left side. 21-point lead for Porta. At the end of that first quarter, it looked like Central was going to control the pace of this game, but Porta has taken over and never let up. Nyson gets the ball down low. He'll put it up and in for 2.
He's got 6.
47-28 with 4:18 to play. Toyne will bring it up for the Blue Jays to Carlock. Carlock will try the dribble drive inside. Lost the ball, gets it back, trying to go in against Long. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound down to Ippenson. Works the pass to Vance. Vance will bring the ball into the front court. Works it on the baseline. Nyson spins, runs over a man in the corner. Vance for 3, no good. 3-point shooting woes continue for Central.
1 of 17.
Almost as bad as Illinois the other day. Keyword being almost. They were over. Mueller throws a pass picked off by Nyson. Nyson will take it into the front court. Ball knocked away from behind, tied up. It'll be a turnover. On the Panthers, it is their 8th of the night. That hasn't been a problem for Central, but shooting and keeping Porta from putting up points has been. 3:34 remaining, 47-28, the lead for the Blue Jays. They'll bring the ball toward the front court in the hands of Von Toyne, the senior.
Porta had 6 points after 1 quarter. They have really turned it on since then.
Poured him in a hurry in that second quarter. Here's Carlock, bumped and fouled by Long.
That'll be Long's 3rd. Carlock to the free throw line. He's got 11.
He's 4 for 4 from there.
Keeping you up?
You bet.
47-28, 19-point lead for Porta AC. 3:21 to go in the game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Carlock shooting 1 and 1. First one up is good. They'll get the bonus.
There'll be a free throw clinic at Petersburg Porta for the rest of the teams in the area. If they'd like to learn how to shoot free throws, these guys got it down pat.
I think they've practiced them a few times.
Practice.
17 of 19.
We're talking about practice.
He misses the second because you talked nice about him.
Showed him, didn't I?
You could jinx Jordan. 3:15 to play in the contest. 48-28, the lead for the Blue Jays. In the corner, Williams off to Ippenson.
He is like 50 years old.
Stolen away by Toyne. Toyne into the front court. Right by Nyson to the rim with a right hand reverse. 50-28, just under 3 to play.
Toyne's got 16.
Clampett with the ball in the front court. Finds Nyson. He'll drive in. Full head of steam. Shot no good, but foul.
(50-28), 2:51 left in the ball game. Hayden Nyson with 6 points on the night. 0 for 3 from the free throw line. In fact, 0 for 4. 3 of 11 or 3 of 9 are the Panthers, make them 4 of 10. And Nyson makes the first. 50-29. Go ahead, John.
Okay. Nyson second. As he dribbles it, spins it, eyes the bucket, up with the shot. It's good. Makes it 50-30, 20-point lead again for Porta.
2:45 to play, 50-30. Blue Jays. Minor with it left wing. Dribble drive in, jump stop, caught in the lane, needs a little help, works out of it to Toyne. Over to Carlock, who's got the waistband rolled up on the shorts. You can do that now, just make sure no logo shows.
Except for the one that's supposed to show.
Because shorts obviously would have a separate logo
that isn't supposed to show
on the inside of the waistband. SMRT. 2:09 to play. A 20-point lead. Porta is trying to run some clock here. Carlock against Long to Minor with 2 minutes to play. Porta's going to play Triopia in what should be a dandy game on Thursday at 8:30. Camp Point Central's got to come back Friday and play a very good Calhoun squad, and now a reach and foul called against Williams.
And let's see, that'll be Williams' second. Double bonus. Von Toyne to the free throw line. 50-30 the score. Port AC the 20-point lead, 1:48 to go in the game. Toyne shooting a pair. He's perfect from the free throw line, I believe. He makes the first.
He's got 8 free throws, 16 points.
It's a 51-30. And he dribbles it once, eyes the bucket up with the next, and he'll make it. Makes it 52-30, 22-point lead again for Porta.
17 for him, 9 for 9 from the free throw line. They're 19 or 22.
Pittsfield's Lady Sakis beat Western tonight, 37-28 at the North Green tournament.
They just played them the other day, didn't they?
Yeah. It was a close game then, too, I think. In overtime, that one. Here's a nice pass down low. Hughes found's nice, and he got too far under the rim, though. And the backboard blocked him that time. Porta comes out of there with it. Up by 22 with a minute 20 to play.
7 rebounds for Tyler Miner on the night now.
I think Rathgab wants to call a 30-second timeout to get some subs into the game. We'll take it to 1:16 to play, 52-30. Blue Jays on top. Back after this.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
1:16 to play, 52-30 is the lead for Porta over the Camp Point Central Panthers. We'll be back again tomorrow night at 5:30. Brown County and Pleasant Hill. 7 o'clock Greenfield, Northwestern, and North Green. And then Payson and Route will go head-to-head at 8:30. Watch all the games right here on Central Illinois Sports. Blue Jays have some new men into the game, including Pettit, who's got the ball out front. He'll work it right side to Tanner Tressler. Tanner, the 5'9 junior, in for the first time. Over to Privia. Works off the screen, kicks it over on the left side to Pettit. Pettit dribble drive, will dish it out behind the arc and threw it to nobody in particular, and a turnover on the Blue Jays, just their 14th of the night. 45.4 seconds to play. Here comes Wyatt Mahoney into the game, the 6'1 sophomore. He will replace Cade Privia. Some good sophomores on this team, though, for Porta that mix in very, very well with their upperclassmen. Clampett brings it into the front court, gets it to Adcox. To Long, left wing now, Eiler with the basketball. Between the circles, Adcox tried to go to Hughes. He'll work a quick pass back out to Clampett. 30 seconds remaining. To Long with 25 seconds left. Right side Clampett. Panthers down by 22. Adcox muscles his way up, shot blocked. And the rebound down to Porta AC. Max Rathgab in the game, the 5'11 junior, has the ball taken away.
Tell you one you can check sometime.
Here's a shot put up by Clampett, no good.
And that is rebound. How many points Mason Mueller has in his career in this tournament, because he is only a junior and will have another year. He could set the all-time scoring record.
He'd have to score a lot.
Yeah.
Porta will just hold this one out, and they win this one 52-30. We'll have a look at final stats your way after this.
Is your hometown full-service bank that offers highly competitive products you need to check out. Located in Barry, Liberty, and Pittsfield, you won't have to go far for the best banking between the rivers. Whether you want to make your money grow or plant a seed for the future, we can help you find the best financial path. Look for us online or call 217-335-2393 to find out about our special rates that will keep you liquid in 2019. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At Country Financial, we know everyone's situation is unique, and we believe that even the biggest goals start with simple steps. So when it comes to protecting the things you love and planning for the future, don't get overwhelmed. Get started today with John Hibbert, your Country Financial agent in Camp Point, Illinois. That's John Hibbert, your Country Financial agent. Call 217-593-6819. John Hibbert, Country Financial, 217-593-6819.
Geared Up is your local choice for custom apparel and awards. No matter the season, sport, or event, we've got the gear to make it a success. Ask us about our fundraising program, available to all schools, businesses, and community organizations. Check us out online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up, custom apparel, and awards.
In a game that looked like it was going to be a low-scoring, knockout, drag-out fight, it turned into a blowout in the second quarter, and Porta, foot on the gas, never looked back. 52-30, they defeat Camp Point Central. It was a 9-6 Central lead at the end of the first, but Porta led 27-17 at the half, 38-23 after 3, and they win this one 52-30. They move to 15-1. Central drops to 11-6 on the year, and Jack has a look at final stats.
For Camp Point Central, shooting woes, 12 of 44, 27%, 1 of 17, 6% from the arc, 5 of 11 from the free throw line, 42.5%. Lane Ippetson with 14 on the night, 8 for Hayden Nyson, 2 for Cole Williams in the first half, 1 for Peyton Clampett in the first half, 5 for Jalen Vance. Long play, did not score, nor did Eric Jones on the night. Colin Hughes also played but did not score. On the other side, Von Toyen had 3 in the first half, 17 in the ball game, 9 for Mason Mueller to go with 7 rebounds. Also on the evening, 11 points for Gabe Carlock, and 7 of those came in the second half. 3 for Braden Pettit, 7 for Tyler Miner, 6 of those in the first quarter. Cade Privia had 4. Porter was 16 of 35, 45.7%, 2 of 10 from the arc, but 19 of 22, 86.4% from the free throw line.
Final of the contest, a 52-30 win for Porta AC Central over Camp Point Central. Games tomorrow night, 5:30, Brown County and Pleasant Hill will match up. Then Greenfield Northwestern and North Green at 7. Championship bracket semifinal, Payson, Seymour, and Route at 8:30. We'll see you then on the broadcast on Central Illinois Sports. This has been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.